Alrighty, everybody. Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a fantastic day. The name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. We got a big game tonight. It's not a Sixers game, but this could really be a pivotal day for Philadelphia 76ers fans. And it just so happens that the Miami Heat, who are still a half game behind the Sixers for that 7th seed, they are on tonight on ESPN, and we are going to be covering that game. They take on the Dallas Mavericks, who are fighting for potentially a 4th seed in the Western Conference. A lot of things have to go right. They actually have to win out the rest of their games, and the Clippers have to lose out the rest of their games, but they are still alive for that, and they don't want to slip down to the 6th or 7th seed, so they have a lot to play for, and it should be a very interesting match between the Heat and the Mavericks. Now, we're also keeping our eye, if you see these other two scoreboards here, these two games have some relevance as well. So, the Cavaliers, well, first of all, let's talk about the Orlando Magic. So, the Sixers, they need to win their next 2 games, and Miami needs to lose one of their next 3 games in order for the Sixers to get the 7th seed. Okay? But if they want to go for the 6th seed, the Sixers need to win out the rest of their games, right? And they also need the Heat to lose one of their next 3 games, but they also need Orlando to lose tonight or Sunday. So, and they could get the 6th seed that way. So, but the other thing about it is that this is where it gets a little bit confusing, but the Cavaliers who are on tonight, if they lose tonight, they lose on Friday, and they lose on Sunday, and the Sixers win out the rest of their games, they get the 6th seed that way as well. And that also goes for the Pacers too. But the Sixers actually play the Magic on Friday, which is so funny, and it's really, really crazy. It's just absolutely wild how many different scenarios there are. And after tonight, we will definitely get a better idea as to how things are probably going to go down for the next 2 to 3 days. All right? But yeah, so let's talk a little bit about the Heat, and let's talk a little bit about the Dallas Mavericks. All right, so this is a very big game for the both of these teams. Obviously, the Heat still looking to try to, fight for the Sixers for the 7th seed, but also they still have a 6th seed in play as well. And the Dallas Mavericks, they are looking to try to enhance their chances of getting a higher seed in the playoff seeding race as well. But Luka Doncic is going to have a really big performance tonight for the Dallas Mavericks. He's really going to have to be on his game. He's going to really have to do well offensively speaking, and maybe even get you a triple-double if you're Dallas. Kyrie Irving also has to be on his game as well. He needs to be shooting the rock with ease and getting his teammates involved. And if he's wide open for 3, you got to take those shots for sure. And then if you're the Miami Heat, this is a big game again for Jimmy Butler and for Bam Adebayo. Now, they ended up winning in double overtime yesterday to the Atlanta Hawks, and you would think that for them this is a trap game because they just came home. It was a back-to-back. They played in a double overtime game, and they barely won and beat the Hawks yesterday. So they may be a little bit tired. They may be a little bit fatigued at first. And Jimmy Butler is going to really need to try to step up, and so is Tyler Hero. Hero actually had a really, really good game yesterday, was able to provide over 30 points, and he shot really well from 3. And they're going to need him and the others to step up at the Kaseya Center tonight in order for them to get the job done against a very hungry Dallas Mavericks team. And then, what else did I want to say? I wanted to talk a little bit about something else too, but I can't seem to remember what that was. I really can't right now. It's off the top. It's escaping from my head. So Luka just recorded his 21st triple-double of the season, and that was last night to go along with his 50th game this season, scoring 30 or more points as the Mavericks ended up beating Charlotte. Kyrie also had 18 points in that game, 9 assists and 8 rebounds. So he was flirting with the triple-double. Daniel Gafford at 26 points and 7 rebounds. I think that it'll be an interesting matchup tonight when we talk about the big guys down low, and you have Daniel Gafford going up against Bam Adebayo. That should be a very fun physical matchup. The Dallas Mavericks, they actually ended up getting Daniel Gafford at the trade deadline, and that was a very huge acquisition that they were able to receive. So they acquired Gafford and traded for Rashawn Holmes, and traded Rashawn Holmes and a 2024 first-round pick that was sent all the way to Washington. And then they also got P.J. Washington, of course, a 2024 second-round pick and a 2028 second-rounder for Seth Curry, Grant Williams, and they gave up 2 draft picks to Charlotte for that deal. So they have a lot of really good pieces, and they've been playing really well over their last 10 games. And, again, they are looking to try to maybe even go above and beyond to try to get that 4 seed and make sure that they can do whatever they can if they can do so. This Mavericks team, I should say, they have actually won. They've won 11 of their last 12 games. And the only team that they lost to was the Golden State Warriors. They lost 104-100. That was actually back on January. It was a makeup game that they had from January 19th, unfortunately, from the passing of the Warriors' former assistant head coach. But they made that game up, and the Warriors ended up winning that game 104-100. So they played the Heat tonight. Then they played the Pistons on Friday night. And then they're at home against the Oklahoma City Thunder on Sunday afternoon to wrap up the end of the season. And for the Heat, well, Jimmy Butler averaging about 21.1 points per game, and he's shooting 40% from 3. I mean, he's become a very, very good three-point shooter and has really hit a lot of clutch shots. Even last night, he made some really big-time buckets down the stretch. They're going to need him to have a big game today for sure. But in regards to just the Miami Heat, when you just take a look at their schedule ahead after tonight, so they play against the Dallas Mavericks, and then they play 2 games against the Raptors. One's on Friday, and one is on Sunday. The Friday game will be at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, and the Sunday one is at 1 o'clock. So hopefully the Mavericks are able to do their job for the Sixers' sake and beat them tonight. That would be very, very awesome. And again, we're keeping our eyes on this Cleveland Cavaliers game because that game could have a lot of significance to the Eastern Conference standings as well for the Sixers. If the Cavs lose the rest of the way and they end up losing tonight in their next 2 games, the Sixers, if they win out, then they finish over the Cleveland Cavaliers in the standings. But if the Cavs do win tonight, then we're going to have to hope for a Cavs win against Indiana on Friday, and then Indiana's going to have to lose on Sunday if the Sixers want to finish over the Indiana Pacers. So that's how it all is working. Let us know down below if you have any questions. We got 14 people on here. Comment down below. Let us know if you're where you're tuning in from and how you guys found this channel if you are new. I'm sure that we have a lot of Miami Heat fan on here, and we have some Milwaukee Bucks fans as well. Should be a very, very good game between both of these teams. The starting lineup's not out just yet. This game should be starting in about, I'd say, it should be starting in about 8 minutes or so. But it's a very, very big day for sure. It's National Siblings Day. I bet Jackson Holiday being able to, come up today. That's a very big, it's a very big newsbreaker there for the Baltimore Orioles, and I'm sure that his father, Matt Holliday, was in attendance, so that should be a lot of fun to see what this kid can do. He's a very big prospect. He's had a lot of talks about him, a lot of positive talks. But, yeah. All right. So I wanted to look over this poll because we cover the Sixers on here a lot, and that's mainly what we do, and that's why we're covering this game. If you're the Sixers, okay, which scenario do you like better, okay? So we have 4 votes so far. 50% of you, that means 2 of you said just get into the play-in tournament, okay? Would you rather get into the play-in tournament get in as the 3 seed and play the Knicks. Get in as the 5 seed, I should have said, not the 4 seed, the 5 seed, or get the 3 seed and not face the Knicks. And my opinion about this is I would not. The best case scenario is the last one. You get the 3 seed and you don't have to face the Knicks in round 1. I wouldn't really want to face the Knicks in round 1 if I'm the Sixers, but I still think that they have a chance against the Knicks for sure. But I was listening to DFJ today, and shout out to DFJ Hoops for for talking about this. But the Knicks do have a very physical team, and that series is probably going to go to 6 or 7 games. And I'd rather not have that be in the first round. But would I take that over Boston? Would I take that over the play-in tournament? Yes. So if the Sixers had to play against the Knicks and they were the 6 seed and they're going up against the New York Knicks, who would be the 3 seed, I'm a lot better with that than I am with them playing in the play-in tournament and with them as the 5 seed. Because I also don't want to be the 5 seed because then we have to play Boston in round 2. And I want to play Boston in the Eastern Conference Finals because I think that is the true Eastern Conference Finals test there. Either having them go up against the Sixers or the Heat going up against the Sixers. I think it would be really cool, actually, if the Heat end up losing the first playing game and they slide down to the 8th seed and then they play Boston in that first round and upset the Celtics. I could see something like that happening too. And that would be very interesting in regards to that. But what say you about these scenarios? Comment down below. Give your thoughts on the polls. I really want to see what you guys have to say. And just get your thoughts because the best case scenario for me is that they get the 6th seed and they don't have to play the Knicks in round 1. If they can play the Bucks, the Magic, the Pacers, or the Cavs, I'm cool with that. I'd rather not play against the Knicks. It's not that I'm scared of the Knicks, but I just think that that's more of a round 2 matchup. I really do. But those are just my thoughts about that. Katie says, not only am I a Sixers fan, but I'm also a fan of the Yankees baseball team, even though I don't live in New York. Yep. And you like the Phillies, too. You don't mind the Phillies, Katie. You really don't. I see you come on here for our Philly streams, and you give them a lot of compliments for sure. And you're like, well, the Phillies have to win this game. So, but yeah. All right, so the Cavs right now are winning 32-29. It's the end of the first quarter. I really like these score bugs that they're giving us here, but I wish that it was it's the end of the first half, and that is not correct. So the Cavs are winning. They're up by 3. Hopefully Memphis can take care of them, if anything. And the Magic play against the Bucks tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. So we're ready to get underway here at the Casillas Center in just a few moments. Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat will be taking on Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks. Controllers D down. What's going on, my guy? How you doing? How you doing? Thanks so much for coming on here. I appreciate you so much. You did not miss anything yet. You did not miss anything yet. Score, please. No internet here. It did not start yet, guys. It did not start just yet. And I will make sure that I give you guys the starting lineups once they are out. So just seeing comments only. Thank you. Yep. I got you. Man. Yep. You're good. So the game did not start just yet. It should be starting in any moment. Hopefully pretty soon. But yes, go Mavs! Go Mavs! Yes. We're Mavericks fans today. But if you are a Heat fan, by all means, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you guys so much for being here. We all love basketball. We all love hoops at the end of the day. Mitch K, what's going on, bro? How you doing? How are you doing? Thanks so much for coming on here. Big up to you and your family from Jamaica. Patrick, what's up, man? Cool, we need them to lose, right? The Heat, yes. Okay, so what has to happen, I'll explain it again. For the Sixers' sake, okay, what needs to happen, if the Sixers want to get the 7 seed tonight, they need to win. So Miami has to lose. Miami has to lose one of their next 3 games. Okay, they play Toronto on Friday and Sunday, and they play Dallas tonight. So they're probably if they lose tonight, the Sixers control their own destiny for that 7th seed, okay? And they just got to win out. That's all that has to happen, all right? And that is that in regards to just the 7th seed. But the Sixers also have a chance to inch their way closer not only to the 7th seed, but to the 6th seed as well. So they, of course, the Sixers, in order for them to do that, Orlando would have to lose tonight, okay? And then Orlando, the Magic that is, would then play Philly on Friday night, okay? And if the Sixers win that game, if Orlando loses tonight to Milwaukee and the Sixers win on Friday and beat the Orlando Magic, then as long as they win on Sunday, they get the 6th seed as well. So that's what has to happen in the Orlando game. Now, JJ, why do you have this Cleveland game up? Well, because they could get the 6th seed another way, and that's if the Cleveland Cavaliers lose out the rest of the way and if the Sixers win the rest of their 2 games, okay? And they can get the 6th seed and finish over the Cleveland Cavaliers by default tonight. So those are the scenarios. But also, if the Cavs win tonight, then if they can beat the Pacers on Friday and the Pacers lose on Sunday, the Sixers could finish over the Pacers. So and get the 6th seed that way as well. So, all right, so the starting lineups are out. All right, so Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, Derrick Jones Jr., P.J. Washington Jr., and Daniel Gafford all out there for the Mavericks. And for the Miami Heat, it's Tower Hero, Caleb Martin, Jimmy Butler, Nikola Jovic, and Bam Adebayo. So we're ready to get underway. Let's update our scoreboard. Gafford will be tipping things off with Bam Adebayo. Both teams played last night, and they're coming off of a back-to-back. The Heat, they ended up winning in double overtime against the Atlanta Hawks, and the Dallas Mavericks were able to take care of business as well. They played the Charlotte Hornets, and the tip-off is underway, and it's going to go towards the Mavericks' way. So we are underway at the Kaseya Center. The Mavericks are 49-30. They're 5th in the West, and the Heat are 8th in the East. They're 44-35. Good ball movement by the Mavericks as they go from right to left. Here's Kyrie Irving, takes a couple of jab steps, goes up with a floater, and can't connect. The rebound goes to Bam Adebayo, and we do have a foul called on Kyrie Irving, who just slapped Bam Adebayo in the head with that right hand. All right, what's up, Jackson? How you doing, man? How are you doing? Lucky number 6, baby. Let's go, Sixers! Let's go! All right, and again, we're keeping our eyes on the Grizzlies game as well. All right, so let me know if the scoreboards are clear, by the way. I would really appreciate that. So Hero goes down the lane, and he gets fouled on the other side for the Miami Heat, and he's going to head on over to the line to shoot a couple of free throws. Jackson Holiday just struck out in his debut, his first career at-bat for the Baltimore Orioles. So Hero, since returning from injury for 3 games, he's averaged about 23.7 points per game as he makes the first foul shot there to make it a 1-0 game for the Miami Heat. He's been absolutely terrific ever since he's come back. He's also averaged 19.5 points per game over his last 10 home games at the Kaseya Center. So it's now 2-0 Miami. Larry's here. What's up, baby? What's going on? 2-0 Miami. And here's Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks going to work. Doncic, who had a triple-double in his last game, will try to pass it to Irving, and instead he ends it off to Derrick Jones Jr. for a 3, and they can't buy a bucket. Just a minute underway, and Nikola Jovic got the rebound. Jovic goes down low against Kyrie Irving. Runner is up. It's too strong. Gafford with the board. And Irving leading the charge on the other side. The Heat are 20-18 at home on the season. And, well, the Mavericks, I think that they just lost it. It went out of bounds. It was Derek Lively who ended up losing it over towards the far sideline. Bam Adebayo played really good defense, and the Heat go back on offense. The Mavericks are in the 5th seed, looking to go up towards the 4th seed if they win out the rest of the way, and the Clippers lose the rest of the way. Here's Tyler Hero on a little bouncer inside to Caleb Martin. Martin all the way to Adebayo with a runner. Got it. A 4-0 run by the Heat so far. And they've come out just hitting some shots. The Mavericks still haven't hit anything just yet. So Doncic out there for the Mavericks. Steps back, puts up a three, and he nails it in front of Caleb Martin. On the near wing. And Luka Doncic able to hit the trifecta. He needs now 2 more threes to get 1,200 career three-pointers made. So Butler now has the rock for the Miami Heat. And he'll find Jovic down low. Jovic goes into the lane, bodies his way through, and connects. Just got it over Daniel Gafford, the guy that is 6'10", and has a very good wingspan as well for a center. Doncic from the logo puts it up and puts it in. Luka Doncic showing off his long range. And he's 2 for 2 from downtown. The Heat are 3 for 3 from the field. And Doncic with 2 fireworks from outer space. And all of a sudden, there's a runner that's up and in by the Heat. And that's good by Tyler Hero. So Doncic gets it back over at the Casillas Center sign. It's 8-6 Miami so far. 9 minutes to go. Doncic step back. His third three is off the mark. He grabbed his own rebound, though. He knew it was off, and he put it up and in. Nobody boxed him out. 8 straight points by Luka Magic, who's averaging 33.9 points per game this season. Adebayo wide open triple off the mark. And Irving with the rebound. He'll hand it off to Luka, who's had the Midas touch so far. Luka goes down low and almost turned it over, but a reach-in foul is called on Bam Adebayo. Man, if Luka Doncic can just make a lot of shots tonight, that would be a very big thing for the Dallas Mavericks. And so far, he's 2 for 3 from 3. And on the last 3, he knew it was off. Just went into the lane, got his own rebound. Nobody was on him, and he got that layup to go. Oh, he scored all 8 points. Irving gets the inbound here. He's trying to go with a shot on the other side. Can't get the rebound, and it goes out of bounds. It'll actually be Heat basketball with about 8:38 left to go. Irving could not finish with the left hand in traffic. He tried to go up with a little underhanded scoop, and it did not work out for him. All right, so Tyler Hero still out there for the Heat. Little bouncer inside to Jovic. Kick out to Adebayo. Adebayo is on the near corner, and they'll pass it off to Jimmy Butler. One more to Martin on the far corner for 3. Bullseye. Caleb Martin able to make that one from downtown. Martin this season has been shooting the rock really well, averaging about 10 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, and 2.5 assists as well. So here's Gafford and Lively. Lively goes down the lane, goes up with a runner, and he hits a turnaround J to make it now 11-10. So finally somebody else except for Luka able to get a 2. Martin again goes down low, and he can't make the layup the first time, but the second time is a charm. Daniel Gafford went falling towards the deck. It's now 13-10. Well, the Mavericks are shooting 4 for 8 from the field, and the Heat are 4 for 7. An interception on the bad pass by the Heat. Caleb Martin got the steal. There's Caleb Martin who goes up with a 3, and he can't hit it, and the ball gets volleyballed all the way out to Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin got it just beyond the half-court mark. Jovic down low, and they'll try to hand it off to Adebayo, and we have a reach-in foul called on P.J. Washington Jr. So right now, it's P.J. Washington, Derek Jones Jr., Daniel Gafford, Kyrie Irving, and Luka Doncic all out there for the Dallas Mavericks. Actually, Maxi Kleber will step in for Daniel Gafford now. So there's a lineup change. And then it's Jovic, Butler, Martin, Adebayo, and Hero all out there for the Heat. Jovic gets the inbound pass, goes up with a 3, and that one is off the mark. It hit the front of the rim, and Luka got the rebound. Luka takes it all the way towards the other side. He'll go over towards the foul line and try to pass it away. And finds Lively. Lively back to Doncic. Doncic, Euro step, runner. Yes! Luka Doncic. He scored 10 of the 12 points for the Dallas Mavericks and has been doing it all on the offensive side. Adebayo gets it down low. He's also 4 for 5 from the field. Adebayo goes up with a shot. It's swatted away by Lively, or Kleber, that is. Maxi Kleber able to just get a nice-looking block there. Kleber has been very good on the defensive side for the Dallas Mavericks and has really done a good job in the lane, averaging about less than a block per game, but also over a steal as well. And we do have a timeout called on the floor with 6:41 to go. It'll be a Heat timeout, and the Dallas Mavericks down by 1. We're Luka fans tonight. Yes, we are. And we are also Memphis Grizzlies fans tonight. And Milwaukee fans, too. I wonder what Dwayne Johnson thinks about all these guys trying to shoot the rock. I get what you... That was funny. I like that. I like that a lot, Larry. That was beautiful. That is beautiful. First, I was a little bit confused, but then I got it. I got the hot potato. That's funny. That was really funny, man. Kudos to you for coming up with that one. I love that. If you are new to the channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Algo Gang, do your thing. All right, so if you are a Sixers fan, my name is Jason Joseph. If you're not a Sixers fan, my name is still Jason Joseph. You can just call me Play-by-Play with JJ. But, yes, if you are new to the channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell icon, and that way you'll know when I go live for a Sixers, a Phillies, or an Eagles game, or something crazy like this that does still involve the Sixers in regards to their season and their playoff seeding. So, and if you are a Miami Heat fan or a Dallas Mavericks fan, you're more than welcome to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel too, because we do a lot of really cool stuff in regards to NBA basketball. But yes. All right, so what else do we have going on? I want to make sure that we have our scoreboard here up and running. I want this to be good. So Memphis is up by 1 against Cleveland. And again, if you are just tuning in and if you are a Sixers fan, the Sixers need to obviously win out the next 2 games. But if Miami loses tonight or one of their next 2 games after tonight to Toronto, the Sixers get the 7 seed and finish over the Miami Heat. So that is what is at stake tonight for the Miami Heat and for the Philadelphia 76ers. However, you see these other 2 scoreboards that are up here. Let's talk about the Orlando and Milwaukee one first. So the Sixers, if Miami loses and the Sixers win out the rest of the way, the Sixers get the 7 seed. But if Orlando loses tonight, as long as the Sixers beat them on Friday, they play against the Magic on Friday. If the Sixers win that game and then they win on Sunday, they get the 6 seed that way. If Cleveland loses their next 3 games, the rest of their games, and the Sixers win out, the Sixers get the 6 seed that way if Miami again loses tonight as well. If Cleveland wins tonight and they beat the Indiana Pacers on Friday, if the Pacers lose on Sunday, they can also get the 6 seed that way as well. 13-12. Here we go. So an inbound pass that was bad by Hero, stolen by Doncic. Washington goes down low, and look out below. He got the dunk to go out in transition and did not even want to come down. 14-13, Dallas up by 1. Butler, three-pointer, yes. Just responded on the other side. Jimmy Butler shooting over 40% from 3 this season, which is a season high for him. He's never done that before. Just absolutely ridiculous. Irving goes down low, backdoor cut, and tries to hand it off to Dante Exum. Exum hands it off to Doncic. Doncic to Irving. They swing it around. Three-point shot is up, and that's good by P.J. Washington. So that makes it 17-16. P.J. just able to make that big 3 after a big 3 was hit by Jimmy Butler. He's like, I got one right behind you. Hero with a 2. Too much mustard on that one. And Irving corrals his miss. And out in transition comes Dallas. Irving gets it back. A no-look pass for a 3. That's up by Washington. And that time he's human. Hero got the rebound. It was almost stolen, though, by Irving. And Butler is able to just hold on to it. Adebayo out in transition. Dribble handoff to Tower Hero, who's just inside the circles. They swing it around. Martin now has it, and they'll fake the handoff pass to Jovic, and now Hero resets at the logo. 4.5 seconds left on the shot clock. Doncic guarding him. He's over at the elbow. Hero with a shot, and Doncic commits a foul with about 0.6 seconds on the shot clock. 5 minutes and 1 second to go in quarter number 1 of this ball game. It's 17-16, Dallas up by 1. And as we mentioned before, Tyler Hero has averaged about 19.5 points and 5.5 rebounds over his last 10 games at home. The last home game that he played in, he was he was able to. That was on February 11th. He actually had 24 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. I had to think about that for a second because he just came back from an injury. So I was like, well, I don't know if that was right or not, but it is. Hero able to make the second foul shot as well as the first. And the Heat go up by 1 as we ride to the pendulum swing. 7 minutes. And for Tower Hero, Doncic goes up with a 3 on the other side and hits the can. 2018, and Luka has now 13 points, and he's 3 for 5 from downtown. There you go. Good job by him. He's also 5 for 6 from the field. Adebayo trying to go to work down low over Kleber, and Kleber plays good defense. Doncic got the rebound. He dribbles over towards the far side. Dallas up by 2. Another 3 by Luka. He check. He needed it. Hero with the rebound. On the other side, it's 4-on-2 basketball. Hero with a foul line jumper. It's a little short again, and Luka now with rebound number 5. Luka's been all over the glass. So it's 2018, and he has scored 13 of the 20 points by Dallas. Kleber again to Exum, and Kleber gets a back dribble handoff all the way to Tim Hardaway Jr. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. A very good three-point shooter, and we have a whistle called. It's a foul on Nikola Jovic. Cool to see you call other games, man. That's great. That's awesome. Wow, ESPN is well behind your broadcast. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. What's going on, Brent? What's going on? Seth, how you doing? So Doncic gets the inbound. Nola bounce pass all the way to Kleber. Kleber back outside to Exum. Exum lost it. Dribbles around the timeline. 5 seconds left to go. Don't know why he didn't blow up with a shot, but he goes up with a turnaround jumper here, and he can't get his own offensive rebound. Instead, Hardaway Jr. comes up with it. 3-point shot. No good. And Doncic gets called for a loose ball foul. He's not happy about that. He just went colliding with Bam Adebayo, and Jason Kidd wants an explanation. 3:46 to go in quarter number 1. Doncic not happy with that call. He just was able to make a lot of contact with Adebayo. Got tangled up there, and that's the right call. There's no denying that. Just reached up with his right hand, got tangled up with Adebayo's right hand, and Doncic certainly not happy, but they play on. And let's see what happens here. So the Heat will get the inbound. Doncic in 8 minutes, 13 points, and 3 fouls already. He has to be careful. He will actually come out of the game right now. So it is Washington, Irving, Kleber, Hardaway, and Exum. Irving comes back in for Luka. 3 by Jaquez on the near side. Connects. And a 1-point lead now by the Miami Heat. So Jaime Jaquez Jr. from UCLA is able to just make the big-time 3. And that'll put the Heat up by 1. Irving dribbles and does some fancy moves. Is over at the far elbow, and I'll hand it off to Hardaway. One more for Exum for 3. Dante Exum able to X out a three-pointer. It was X marks the spot. He got it to connect. 23-21. Jaquez trying to go up on the other side. Adebayo with a jumper. No. Thought maybe Jaquez was going to shoot it. Exum got the rebound. Here's Irving for a 3 out in transition. Bang! Oh, what a shot by Irving! A hand was in his face. Dante Exum, who played good defense, was able to get the assist out in transition. And another timeout called by Eric Spoelstra and the Miami Heat. 26-21. Dallas up by 5 with 2:43 to go in quarter number 1. Do JJ a favor and hit that thumbs up button. Yes, sir. What's up, man? What's up? Is this skeleton? What's going on, man? Thanks so much for coming on here. If you are new to the channel, if you are tuning in, make sure you guys say hi. Welcome on in. We need 3 more subs. 3 to get to 1,940. Make sure you guys hit that like button and hit that thumbs up button, man. Cavs are only up by 2 to the Memphis Grizzlies. And the Magic Milwaukee game should be just getting started very, very shortly. At halftime, we will definitely have the Cleveland Cavaliers game up. Does Dallas have anything to play for? Yes. So Dallas, if they win out their next 3 games and the Clippers lose their last 3 games, then Dallas gets the 4 seed. However, if Dallas, and when we look at their standings, I'll actually pull this up for you right now so that way you can see it for yourself. Let's do that right now. Okay, so we'll do a window capture. How do we do this? Okay, we'll do Mavericks stats. Is this correct? Yes. Okay, so look at these standings here, not these ones. We'll look at this guy. Okay, so this is the East. This right here is the East. Sorry if you guys can't see this. Okay. And here's the West. So Dallas is 2 games above New Orleans. Okay? And they're 1 game above Phoenix. If Phoenix actually wins and beats the Clippers tonight, that helps out the Dallas Mavericks. They're actually 2 games above. The Clippers are 2 games above Dallas, but I think that the Clippers have the tiebreaker. And that's why Dallas has to win all 3, and the Clippers have to lose their next 3 in order for that to happen. If Dallas loses their next 2, New Orleans, if they win their next 2, they get the tiebreaker, I believe, and they get the 5th seed there. So, yes, there is something to play for. They have to secure that spot, and that's what they're looking to do, to just secure the 5th seed or try to work up to the 4th, which is a long shot, but it's still possible. All right, any questions about that? So they're playing for something as well, to answer your question. 19 people on here. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and hit the bell icon, and that way you'll know when I go live. Hopefully that makes a lot of sense to you guys out there. Well, that's the score of the Memphis game. They're up by 3 to Cleveland. 55.5 seconds to go. Okay, interesting. Good stuff. Good stuff. What time is it? 8:04 p.m. Eastern Time. If you are tuning in, give me a shout out down below. Jeff says, thank you. Yep, I got you, man. I got you, dude. For sure. There's Jason Kidd over on the sidelines with his hands folded. So Luka, first career game with 3 fouls in the first quarter. He also has 5 assists on 7 field goals and has made a lot of big-time shots so far for the Mavericks. Butler gets it over on the block. He'll be guarded by Hardaway Jr. Double team coming. Exum contests. The jumper is no good. Rebound will go as a fight for the loose ball will be between Jaquez and Irving. So Jaquez dove for the ball first. It hit the front of the iron over on the near side. Jaquez tried to just get it, and it actually bounced through Maxi Kleber's legs. And it was, again, we're going to have a jump ball here. What's up, Philly? Halftime. What's good, my guy? Jump ball with 2:20 left to go in the first quarter. Jaquez and Irving will be doing the jump ball here, and it'll be in Miami territory. There's Pat Riley, of course, the guy that's been in charge of this Miami Heat team, it feels like forever. Literally, he's been around for quite some time. He's like the Bill Belichick of NBA basketball. 2:20 left to go. It's 8:05 p.m. Eastern Time. The ref will put up the jump ball in just a few moments. Irving and Jaquez going at it against each other, both about the same heights. And the ball goes up, and it lands into the hands of Dallas. It's Tim Hardaway Jr. that comes up with it. Jaquez tipped it just into his wrong teammate's hands. Not even a teammate, just the wrong person's hand. Exum gets it over at the top of the key. He's being guarded by Haywood Highsmith. A dribble handoff to Kyrie Irving. Irving with a bouncer that was almost out of bounds. Gets it back, though. Pulls up for 3. Too strong. And Kevin Love, his former teammate, comes up with a big rebound. Love played with Kyrie Irving on the Cleveland Cavaliers and won a championship with him. Here we go. So more dribble handoffs down low. Butler goes up with a 2 and a foul called. Actually, no foul was called. They're going to say that it's Dallas ball, and it was just good defense by the Dallas Mavericks. All right. Well, something that you want to see. Eric Spoelstra thought that there was a foul too, and to be honest, there was a lot of contact that was down low on Jimmy Butler, so that's why I thought initially that there should have been a foul called, but there was not. Lots of heavy contact, but Dallas with the rock now. Irving gets double-teamed, and he'll bounce it all the way to Hardaway. Over on the far corner, Hardaway tries to throw it. It's intercepted, though, by Jimmy Butler. Butler tries to save it, and he'll have to reset it. Almost went out of bounds towards the baseline. There's a bouncer for a three to Patty Mills. Got it. Patty Mills, the longtime veteran, able to make it a 2-point game. Comes off the bench, and it's a 22-footer, and makes it a 2-point ball game. 26-24, 1:10 left to go in the first quarter. Kleber hands it off to Kyrie Irving. Irving gets it at the top of the key, dribbles with the right hand, and now crosses over. He's over at the foul line. Step back, Jay over Highsmith. Got it! Oh, Kyrie Irving able to hit a step back jumper. And Haywood Highsmith, who's about 5 inches taller than him, no problem at all. 28-24, Irving with just 5 points. The Heat throw it away. It'll be Dallas ball. Not a good play at all by Jaquez. He turned it over. He tried to find a teammate over on the near wing at the three-point line, but there were too many bodies out there. And then the pass was just a little bit off the mark. 43 seconds to go. Irving gets it over at the top of the perimeter once again and goes up with a three over Highsmith this time and hits it from another area code. The Kyrie Irving effect is coming along. He has scored 5 straight points and has 8 in this first quarter so far. Butler at the top of the key now. Tries to work on Dante Exum. He wants to get a move. Double team coming. Dribble handoff to Mills for 3 on the far side. No. Close but no cigar. Patty Mills could not answer back there. 13 and a half seconds to go in the first quarters. The shot clock's on blood. Kyrie Irving standing alone at the logo, and Highsmith on him. He's won that battle 2 times in a row. Irving trying to go behind his back with a bouncer. Goes up with a 2, and he connects. Oh my gosh, Kyrie Irving with a lot of tricks up his sleeve. The magician himself going to work as he hits a buzzer beater. And Dallas up by 9. What a ridiculous shot, and that's just what he does. He literally went behind his back over Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo and just hit a step-back jumper over the both of them. And that's how we go into the second quarter. It's 33-24, Dallas up by 9. That shot was crazy. Man, Irving has scored the last 8 points. All right, let's go, man. Good stuff. 17 people on here watching. Hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button. We're on here covering the Miami Heat game because, again, for the Sixers' sake, we do a lot of Sixers content on here, and if the Sixers want to advance to the 7th seed and control their own destiny in regards to getting the 7th seed, they need Miami to lose tonight. So then they'll be in the driver's seat as long as they win out the rest of the way. That's why we're covering this game. And it's also on ESPN, and it gives me more reps to call basketball games. What a game so far, man. What a game so far. Irving and Doncic have been going off. Luka had some big-time shots early on in the first quarter, but then got into some foul trouble. He had 3 personal fouls for the first time in his career in just 1 quarter. And he had 13 points in 8 minutes. And Kyrie had 10 points. He scored the last 8 for the Dallas Mavericks in literally about less than a minute. So he was pretty cold to start things off, and then he just took over the bus. Good stuff. 22 people on here watching. If you have not answered the poll, what are you guys waiting for? If you're the Sixers, which scenario do you like better? Sixers getting into the play-in, that's A. Sixers as the 3rd seed versus the Knicks, that's 2. That's B. Sixers as the 4th seed is C. And then D is the Sixers as the 3 seed, not versus the Knicks. That's my vote. That is my vote right there. All right, 22 people on here that are tuning in to our lovely call so far. It's 33-24 Dallas. They're up by 9. All right, so let me ask you guys this. Props. Okay, how many? So I'm going to give you a line, and you're going to tell me over or under. Okay? Luka Doncic, over or under 24.5 points. Actually, sorry, we'll do 27.5. 27.5 points. Over or under for Luka. Comment down below. My vote is also the Sixers played the Bucks in a 3 versus 6 matchup. Yes, but I think that the only way that would happen is if the Magic win out if the Magic lose. Now, the Magic have to win, and then the Cavs or the Pacers have to lose the rest of the way. Luka's over 27.5. All right, how about Luka over 60 points, assists, and rebounds? Points, assists, and rebounds combined. We'll set the line to 60. Yes, 59.5. Okay? That's what we'll set it at. There's Jason Kidd getting interviewed by ESPN sideline reporter. I don't know who that is. I did not see, but they're interviewing him as they go into the second quarter. Mavericks lead at 33-24. Tim says under. Okay, under. Under 59.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I think that he's going to have a triple-double today, and I think he gets them 34 points, 13 assists, and 12 rebounds. So that is literally at 59. So I guess that's technically under. 33-24. Here's Hawkes. We'll hand it off to Patty Mills. So the lineup out there for the Heat is Butler, Love, Highsmith, Mills, and Hawkes. We do have a whistle called, and that's going to go against Dallas. Derrick Jones Jr. gets called for a shooting foul. Can't tell as of how he got called for that, but regardless, the Mavericks have Jones Jr., Gafford, Irving, Hardaway, and Josh Green all out there for them. Josh Green came back not too long ago. He came back from a return from an injury. Was dealing with a foot problem. Has 2 points so far. Had 2 points in Thursday's game against Oklahoma City in only 4 minutes. He's a walking triple-double. I agree with that. Yep. I agree with that. So he was out for literally 3 weeks. I keep forgetting that it's April 4th. He hasn't played since March 14th, so he's making his return tonight. All right, so it's 33-26. The Heat were able to hit some foul shots, and now here's Kleber, who goes down low, tries to find Derrick Jones Jr. Jones Jr. back outside to Irving. Irving's had the hot hand. He'll go in towards the lane. Euro step. Runner. Yes! It was really just a reverse layup that he was able to hit, and now he has scored the last 12 points for the Mavericks. And another turnover by Miami. They are all out of sorts, especially on that last play. Just could not get into rhythm on offense, and now the Mavericks are looking to make them pay once again. Irving with the rock. He'll take it all the way towards the left side. He gets double-teamed. He throws it into the hands of Exum. Exum down low to Gafford, and Gafford is able to make the layup. Dallas up by 11, and somebody else besides Kyrie Irving going off now. Love, bouncer to Hawkes, over on the near side at the three-point line, gets the ball knocked loose and stolen back by Gafford, but a whistle called on Josh Green. Oh, man, that's not what you wanted, a personal foul there. But how about the play by Daniel Gafford, just able to get the assist from Josh Green. Kyrie Irving was double-teamed, and then he just passed it off to Josh Green at the top of the key, and Green thought about going up with a shot, but he faked out the defense and just put the binoculars on, found Gafford down low, and Gafford was set free with a dunk. 37-26, and Butler gets the inbound as the Heat again go from left to right. Butler has a mismatch, and he'll try to throw it to Kevin Love, but a bad pass and another turnover by this Miami Heat offense. That's now the third straight turnover in a row. They have not done a good job at just controlling the tempo, and they've been very sloppy. Irving again gets it over on the far side. Tim Hardaway hands it back off to Kyrie Irving. And Irving now stepping over towards the logo. A screen gets set by Gafford. Irving wants to take advantage of that. And Irving gets fouled. He tried to go behind his back with a crossover dribble. And gets fouled immediately by Haywood Highsmith. Highsmith has done not such a good job on Kyrie Irving today, and you wonder if Eric Spoelstra is going to change that defensive matchup, especially as the game goes on. Because Irving made a big-time three, also had a nice little Euro step and a layup on him, and then he hit a buzzer beater over him as well and over Jimmy Butler. Phil and Childs, what's going on, man? Thanks so much for coming. Thanks so much for coming on here. Another whistle called on the inbound pass, and that's a foul on Miami again. So the Mavericks will inbound it, and they'll get 14 seconds on the shot clock. So Luka still on the bench. Remember, he has 3 fouls. He had 3 fouls in the first quarter. Irving with a dozen and 2 rebounds. He'll get it back. He'll get the handoff from Gafford. He's over on the far side and will dribble towards the foul line. Nola pass to Jones Jr. for 3, and he can't hit it. It was a little bit far. Butler trying to go coast to coast and slam it home. It's swatted away, though, and denied by the Mavericks. Jones with a Euro step trying to get it done on the other side. Can't get the rebound. Caleb Martin got it out in transition. So Caleb Martin played really good defense, and here's Love for 3. Bang! Oh, man, Kevin Love with just a dagger. It's a 7-point game, though, but that really kills momentum there if you're Dallas. Irving now trying to respond. His defender now is Jimmy Butler. Butler's done a very good job at defending him throughout his career. Bouncer back to Hardaway. They swing it around. Green for 3 on the far corner. He was wide open, and Kevin Love got his miss. Love had 16 rebounds against the Sixers, and that was 2 games ago for the Heat. Love goes inside, tries to find Butler. It's denied, though, by Irving, and stolen back by Kyrie Irving himself. Irving steps into a 3, puts it up, and he puts it in! He thought it was off the mark, and he tried to go for the rebound, but Kyrie Irving makes it an 11-point game again. He's been going off. Here is Martin, who gets it denied and swatted away by Exum. 2-on-1 here. Irving for 2. Yes! That was Tim Hardaway Jr. that was able to make the shot, and thanks to Kyrie Irving, he gets helped up by Doncic, and a timeout called by Spoelstra again. So they lead it by 13 points. The Dallas Mavericks defense playing very solidly out in transition. They're on a 9-5 run. 8:44 to go in the first half. Wow. Kyrie is going off tonight. Kyrie going for 50. He is on a tear tonight. And Irving, mind you, I wanted to just mention this, but over his last, if you look at his game log, he had 18 points in his last game, but then, I know it was overtime, but he had 48 points against the Houston Rockets and was 3 for 8 from 3. He was 15 for 17 from the line and also had 7 rebounds and 2 assists. He shot the ball really well, especially in the overtime itself. So that's great. All right. If you are new, make sure you guys like and subscribe and hit the bell icon, and that way you know when I go live. The Milwaukee Bucks and Orlando Magic just got started, so Giannis is out for the rest of the 3 games. He injured his they thought it was his Achilles at first. They were scared about that, but it was a calf problem. It was a non-contact injury, and he went down last night against the Boston Celtics, but he ended up just injuring his calf, which is good news, and he should be back by the playoffs. They have not ruled him out for that just yet, but he's certainly not going to be back this week. So the Bucks are looking to try to stay afloat for that 2nd seed. They have not a lot of breathing room, and they got to win these games because they've lost, before last night, they lost 6 in a row. So they were really on a skid, and they're trying to just get back to playing their brand of basketball, but they're going to miss Giannis, who is their heart and soul in regards to the offense and the defense. All right, more props. All right, so Kyrie Irving props for tonight. Do we think that he's going over 44.5 points? With the rate that he's going, I'm going to say yes. Over or under 44.5 for Kyrie Irving in this game. He already has 15. I think that he gets 45. I think he does get 45. But what say you? Do we think Kyrie's going for 50? Ethan says Kyrie and Luka are gaining fans in me. It's funny. Irving also, by the way, today just got a. I saw the report that came out. It was not that long ago, and it was after Drew Holiday was confirmed to get his contract that he got. But Kyrie just was able to get another, I think it's a $1 million extension. I have to double check that, but I think that's what it was. It was another $1 million extension for his contract. 42-29, and here comes Caleb Martin, who would try to take on Irving himself. Martin with a turnaround J over Irving, and that's just too easy. Got the mismatch he wanted, and Martin was able to go to work. Don't know if I bet on it, though, about Irving going for 50. I think he could. 42-31, and Miami down by 11. Gafford back out there, and so is Luka Doncic. Gafford back to Irving, or Doncic to Irving for three. Got it! Well, Kyrie Irving just continues to make it rain at the Casillas Center. 45-31. Kyrie has been going off 18 for him. He scored the last, it was 12 points in a row from the end of the first quarter to the second quarter and has been unguardable ever since then. He has the fire emoji just like in 2K. Caleb Martin for three. Got it. Just from the far side, Caleb Martin able to make it back to an 11-point ball game in the Casillas Center. All right, so Hardaway will hand it off to Gafford over at the top of the perimeter. Gafford in traffic, hands it off to Doncic. Luka is back out there. He's in between the circles. Now wants to take on Bam Adebayo. 5 on the shot clock. Doncic goes down low. Runner inside is too strong. Good defense by Adebayo. And Hero with the board. Hero outlet pass to Caleb Martin. Martin could not get the layup to go. He tried to go with a Euro step. Irving out in transition. Doncic with an alley-oop jam. And that's good to Jones Jr. Nice alley-oop pass by Luka Doncic. And Luka thought it was a little bit off the mark, but they took it anyways. 3 dimes by Luka. And you got to watch out for his passing abilities as well. 47-34. Hero goes up inside with a runner, and he connects. Tyler Hero able to make a big-time shot there. He had 25 points, or 33 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and 4 threes made the last time out, and that was last night against Atlanta. Doncic again steps back, goes up with a 2 over Jaquez and tried to bank it in, but he does get fouled by Jaime Jaquez Jr. in the act of shooting. All right, so Luka had 39 points, 12 rebounds, 10 assists, and 8 made threes against the Charlotte Hornets last night, and got his 21st triple-double of the year. And that was his 50th game this season, scoring 30 or more points. Gafford had 26 and 7 in that game, 7 rebounds, that is. And Irving had 18 points, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds to go along with that. Doncic with the first foul shot is up, and that's good. He is able to knock that one down. So he's at the line to shoot a pair of free throws. Doncic this season making just about 70.5% of his free throws. He goes to the line on average 8.7 times per game and has made 6.8 of those free throw attempts. So not really a good foul shooter for his standards, or as good as you would think he should be. And the second foul shot is good, so he does make both of them that trip around. And Dallas leads it by 13 points, 49-36 is the score. Hero goes down the lane, and a little swing pass all the way to Adebayo. Adebayo trying to dig one up here. He's over at the nail. Adebayo, runner. It's a little bit strong, and P.J. Washington, the former Charlotte Hornet, gets the rebound. Doncic with a nice pass out in transition to Gafford, and Gafford throws it down again. Doncic was the QB, and Gafford was the WR. Just able to come on in for a touchdown. Hero, runner, teardrop, yes, with the right hand, and he's able to get that one to fall. Tyler Hero has put up 10 points in this game. He's 3 for 5 from the field with 3 boards as well. Gafford goes down and goes up with a baby hook and gets it out in transition. Daniel Gafford's been working on his soft touch. That's the one thing that Dallas has really liked about his game is that he can try to finish it softly at the rim, and not even just with a dunk, but just with a little run or two. Adebayo down low, being guarded by Gafford on the block. Adebayo wants to try to go up against him, and he goes up with a runner inside. Doncic got the board. Luka now with another rebound. That's his 6th rebound of the game. 5 assists, 6 rebounds for him. It's 53-38. Doncic back outside to Exum, and I'll hand it off to Washington. Washington, pardon the Red Sea. Gafford lost it. He still comes up with it somehow, some way, and out in transition, he was just, oh man, he had a really bad balance, was still able to make the layup. 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists for him. Hero straightaway 3 off the mark, and Gafford corrals the board. So it's 55-38. There's a 3 by Dallas, and that's good by Tim Hardaway Jr. Dallas shooting 9 for 18 from 3, and now they're up by 20 with about 4:44 to go in the first half. They've been making it rain at the Casillas Center and spoiling the party of the Miami Heat. All right. Wow. What a game, man. All right. If you are new to the channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Hit the bell icons. The Bucks are beating Orlando, and Memphis is up by 2 to Cleveland. That game is in the third quarter. There's 7 minutes to go in that matchup. Oh boy. Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very, very fantastic day. If you guys love basketball, if you love the NBA as much as I do, hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button, man. We got 27 likes, 19 people on here watching. That is really awesome. We need 3 more subscribers now to get us to 1940. 1940. Let's get over to it. The name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. What's up, Justin? How you doing, man? How you doing? The Heat are down by 20 to the Dallas Mavericks. And if the Miami Heat lose today, the Sixers would then control their own destiny for the 7th seed. And that is a very big deal if you are a Sixers fan. What else do we have going on here? More props, man. Jimmy Butler. All right, let's talk about this. Jimmy Butler, man. So does Butler go over or under? We'll do 16.5 points. Over or under for Jimmy. He already has 3 in 15 minutes. I'm great, brother. So glad the Heat are losing. Yeah, man. I'm happy that you just came on here, dude. All right. So, yeah, how many does Jimmy get? Does Jimmy go over or under 16.5 points? Let us know your comments down below. Jeff says over. Okay, Jeff says over. All right. Did I say 16.5 or 17.5? We'll make it 16.5. I think he goes under today. I think that he'll give you like 15 and he'll give you 10 assists as well. I do. Over 17. Okay. I had it set to 16.5, so. All right. Good stuff. Mavericks up by 20 against the Miami Heat. And the Dallas Mavericks, if they win out the rest of the way and the Clippers lose the rest of the way, then they get the 4 seed in the Western Conference. And they're still trying to look to not only get the 4 seed, but just gain some momentum and keep away from the New Orleans Pelicans. Adebayo gets it, And he'll hand it off to Tower Hero over towards the top of the key. Hero dribbles over towards the right side. Jovic back to Highsmith. Highsmith hands it off to Jovic again. Nikola Jovic, 3.5 seconds left on the shot clock. ISO three-pointer over Gafford, and that's way too strong. Not a good shot. Hero, though, with the offensive rebound off the tip pass by Adebayo. Adebayo gets it down low, and it's a reach-in foul called on Dallas. That's on P.J. Washington Jr. 58-38. That's the score right now. So, in regards to P.J. Washington Jr., well, he's averaged 12.5 points per game and 5.8 rebounds against the Heat throughout his career in 17 games. So, last time he played against them, he had 10 points and 8 rebounds, and that was on March 7th. So, Caleb Martin gets it over towards the near side and gets the strip, and it's stolen away by Luka Doncic. So, Luka comes up with a steal. Doncic back outside. And Doncic tries to find P.J. Washington. Washington down low to Gafford, and Gafford doing the dirty work. Daniel Gafford has now given the Mavericks 60 points. 9-0 run by Dallas over the last 2:15. Adebayo down low. Behind the back pass again to Haywood Highsmith. Highsmith to Adebayo. The runner is too strong. Highsmith with a 2. And he thought he was fouled. Was not the case, though. It's a 20-point ball game. 60-40. Dallas up by 20. Doncic has been pretty cold here in the second quarter. They've drawn up a lot of double teams for him. Miami, that is. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Martin thinking about double teaming Luka. And now Irving gets it down low. Kyrie Irving, 5 on the shot clock. Irving over at the foul line. Swings it all the way to Hardaway for a near corner 3. And that's a little short. It's volleyball back outside to Luka. 13 on the shot clock. Doncic going down with an elbow jumper. Puts it up. Can't get it. And he is not going to be able to get the rebound here with Highsmith out in transition. Martin goes up with a 2 and a foul called on Gafford. Gafford thought that he blocked it, but Caleb Martin, initiating the contact, was able to just go to the line, and he'll get 2 free throws coming up with 2:49 to go. Luka's being very aggressive on the offensive side, and he thought that he was fouled by Jovic. Jovic tried to put a hand in his face and make some marginal contact with Luka, but Luka just did not get the call there to go his way. Martin's at the free throw line, and he does connect on the first foul shot. Caleb Martin with 10 points in this game, 4 assists and 3 boards. The small forward from Nevada, playing in his 4th season. He's now 28 years old, averaging about 10 points per game this season, and is 6'5", 205. There's Daniel Gafford, who's heading over towards the bench. And Josh Green and Maxi Kleber will come in for the Dallas Mavericks. Martin's second foul shot is good. Got the friendly roll. It was a line drive shot that hit the back of the rim. And, well, it's 60-42. Gafford, how about this? He's made his last 21 field goals. Has one of the best field goal percentages in the league. Irving got fouled. And it's going to, I believe it will be a shooting foul on the Miami Heat. Gafford is getting checked out by the medical staff. Just his, I think it's his pointer finger on the right hand that he's getting checked out. They're trying to clean it up. I think there was some blood there. Irving bounces it to Maxi Kleber on the inbound pass. Kleber goes up with a 2, and Kleber, even though he got fouled, he probably should have made that layup. Regardless, though, he'll head to the line, and he'll shoot 2 more free throws. Gosh, we're stumbling a lot tonight. The Cavs lead it by 2 with 5:09 to go in the third quarter. Orlando's down by 5 to the Milwaukee Bucks with 27.8 seconds left in the first quarter of that game. First foul shot is up and in by Kleber. And Maxey will try to get his second free throw to come along here, and he does. It's back to a 20-point game for Dallas. They lead it 62-42. 2.5 minutes to go in this first half. Butler hands it off to Hero. Hero's runner is a little short again. Adebayo with the rebound. Can't make the bunny. And he goes tumbling towards the deck. And Dallas got the board. Doncic out in transition. Wants to step into a 2-point shot, and he's fouled by Nikola Jovic. and he'll head over to the line for 2 free throws. Good job by Luka to just recognize that Jovic was off balance. He was over on the elbow, and Luka tried to pull up for a J, and he just leaned right into the contact, and these are some easy free throws coming up for him. They should be. Miami just has 3 timeouts left. Dallas has not even used a single timeout. They have 7. Crazy. You would think that Miami wouldn't be down to that many timeouts in this game, but yes, 63-42 as Luka is able to hit the first foul shot. Still has one more coming up. 2:10 to go in quarter number 2, and Doncic gets the second foul shot to go. 17, 6, and 6 for number 77. 3-point shot off the mark by Miami, and Kleber with the rebound. It's a 3-on-2. Fast break for the Mavericks. Irving will slow things down. Fades away for 3. Bang! Just in front of the face of Adebayo. It's a 25-point lead, and Dallas has blown the gates wide open. Kyrie 5 for 6 from 3-point range. He has 21 in this ball game. Martin goes up with a 2, and it's blocked again by Daniel Gafford. Irving out in transition, hands it off to Doncic, and Luka gets covered by Caleb Martin. He's still on him. Doncic steps back, pump fake, bouncer, again to Washington for 3. It's a little bit wide and high, so Butler got the rebound. 1:10 to go, and the Heat are looking to reset. They are just 6 for 18 from the field in this quarter alone. Meanwhile, the Mavericks are shooting 4 for 9 from 3. Jovic, step back, Trey, and Butler with the board. It's a little turnaround, spinning, and a runner is up and in. So he lays it up and in, and it's 67-44. Jimmy Butler just able to get his 5th point of the game. 3 assists and 2 rebounds, 2 steals to go along with that, and 4 turnovers as well. 45 seconds to go as we're winding down this first half. Doncic taking on Jovic. Double team coming. Doncic for 3. Again, he airballs it. Hero tries to save it, and he does so. Adebayo got the rebound, and Hero being rewarded. Outlet pass to Jovic, who goes down low, and they swing it around. Butler for 3 off the screen by Jovic, and Jimmy Butler starting to get hot now. 67-47, and Butler has scored the last 5 for Miami. There's about half a second separating the shot clock from the game clock. Doncic has it for the Dallas Mavericks. 12 seconds to go. Doncic over at the logo at the Casillas Center sign. Now steps in between the circles. Adebayo gets the switch on him. 3.5 seconds left. Doncic fade away. 2-pointer. Yes! With 0.2 of a second remaining, he got it. Martin inbounds and it's stolen by Doncic, and that's going to do it. We go into halftime. Luka just making some really big and weird-looking shots, but you can't stop him when he's on. And Kyrie Irving, his partner in crime, the Robin, if you will, also stepping up too. They have scored a combined 40 points, and the Heat have only put up 47. They have really just been absolutely insane from downtown. They're 8 for 12 from 3 combined, and 14 for 25 or 14 for 22 from the field. All right, so that is your first half. It's 69-47 in that game. And now we are going, as we are in halftime, we're going to be scoreboard watching and looking at the Cleveland Cavaliers game. Wow. All right, I will be right back in just a few moments. Don't go anywhere. See you very, very soon. All right, we're back. We're back on here. If you are new to the channel, the name is Jason Joseph, and this, of course, is Play-by-Play with JJ. We are also scoreboard watching, too. If you are just tuning in, we are calling the Miami Heat game. They are taking on the Dallas Mavericks, and the Mavericks lead it by 22 points at the half. And the Cavaliers, they're up by 7 to the Memphis Grizzlies. So we're keeping our eyes on that game as well. If you are new, make sure you guys like and subscribe. We have a very, very quiet chat out here tonight. I know that this is not a Sixers game, and probably the algorithm is like, yo, like he's not doing a Sixers game. I mean, like, what makes you think that if he's doing a Heat game, why would we reward this guy? But I would really appreciate it if you guys told other people about this channel in particular. Make sure that they come on and let us know let them know what we're all about. That would really mean a lot to me. But yeah, so we're scoreboard watching this game, and then we'll be scoreboard watching the Orlando game as well. But once halftime is over, we'll go back to doing the play-by-play for the Heat Mavericks game. Darius Garland just had a bad pass. Come on, Memphis. It'd be kind of nice if Memphis was able to win and the Cavs actually lost out the rest of the way. I would not mind finishing over the Cavs. That would be great. I think that'd be so awesome. What are your thoughts, though, on that first half to the 15 people that are on here? Who else is still here? Is it just me? Or are other people still here, too? Karis LeVert just got called for a shooting foul. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Okay. Jeff says great half. It was. It was a great first half. The Mavericks did a very good job shooting out of the gates. Kyrie got really hot. Doncic got hot as well to start off the game. And I don't see how Miami is going to overcome this. I really don't. Dallas's offense, I think, could be a problem in the playoffs. I do. I think that could be a problem in the playoffs. But they got to be consistent. And I don't know if I trust consistency from them in the Western Conference. It could happen. It could. But I don't know. I don't trust that. You know what I'm saying? Cavs just hit a 3. Who just hit that 3? Come on, man. Come on, man. Time is at 8:45 p.m. Eastern Time. 73-65. Come on, Grizzlies. Scottie Pippen Jr. got called for a shooting foul. Great. Who's giving me hearts in the chat? I appreciate that very, very much. 40% of you say that the Sixers, you would be happy if the Sixers just get into the play-in tournament. I'm not satisfied with that. I need them to get the 3. I need them to get the 6 seed. I need them to get the 6 seed. That's what I need. I need them to get that 6 seed. G.G. Jackson just came in, 74-65. Grizzlies, y'all were doing your job. Now you're not. Come on, man. If the Cavs win tonight, then we got to be Cavs fans on Friday. That was a UConn type of half. I agree. I agree with that. Yeah, they exploded, and UConn tends to, especially this year, they tend to do a really good job of just jumping out of the gate first and, not taking their foot off the gas pedal. I know that sounds cliche, but they pour it on, and they make you pay. Garland is hot now in this game. Damn. 78-65. Garland had, man, he's been getting things going. Darn. Mavericks have had 17 fast break points. The Heat have only had 2 in that first half. All right, good. Xavier Simpson just made a shot. All right, and we go into the fourth quarter, so it's 78-67. Okay, so that's that game. And Orlando's down by 9. So that's good. That's good news. We like the sound of that. If Orlando loses tonight and Miami loses tonight, the Sixers get the 7 seed or have the driver's seat for the 7 seed as long as they win out the rest of the way. And then if Orlando loses tonight, the Sixers, they beat them on Friday, and the Sixers win on Sunday, then they get the 6 seed. That's great. Good stuff. 7:28 left in that second quarter. This is good stuff, man. This is really good stuff. Rooting for Glenn Rivers tonight. Yep. Mavs need another conference finals appearance. Yeah, they could. I mean, like, I'm looking at the standings. I'll do that right now. I think that there's a way that they could do it. I think that they can beat. I think that they could beat the Clippers. I do. I think that that's a possibility. I think that they can beat the Clippers in round 1 if they stay at the 5 seed. And then they would probably have to play, let's just say that Denver gets the 1. Okay? I don't think that they could beat Denver. I do think that they could beat Minnesota. And that would be interesting as well. If they play Minnesota and beat them, then I could see Denver making it to the Western Conference Finals. That way. But those are just my thoughts. If they have to play the Thunder, it's funny because the Thunder are a game behind Denver and Minnesota. Cry me a Glenn Rivers. Mavs need another conference finals appearance. Yeah, you said that. I just read that. Yeah, man. I don't know. Minnesota and Denver are tied. I could see Dallas making it to the Western Conference Finals if Denver is the 2 or the 3 seed. That's the only way I see it. I could see them upsetting Oklahoma City. I could see them beating Minnesota as well. Is Cat still injured? Cat is coming back. Cat is coming back, but I don't think he's playing in tonight's game. They play against Denver at 10. So that's big. Yeah, Cat is out. Cat is out. But Porter and Gordon are both game time decisions for Denver. So that's something else to think about too. 78-67. Come on, Memphis. I would just like to see Memphis beat Cleveland tonight. I just would. But I guess it doesn't. I just. If we had to play the Knicks in the first round, I'm not. I wouldn't want that. But I still think that we'd be favored over the Knicks. But that's a tougher matchup, in my opinion, than if you have to play Milwaukee or Cleveland. Cat's out for the remainder of the season. No, he may come back. They were talking about it. He may come back on Friday or Sunday. They thought that he was going to be ruled out for the rest of the season, but he's been a little bit early, which is good for him. Because I thought he was going to be ruled out for the rest of the year. And I thought it was going to be season-ending surgery, but that's not the case. So he may be back Friday or Sunday. And if they get him back, then, I mean, it makes them better for sure. But how much better does it make them? I don't know. I do not know that. All right, I'm going to take one more step off. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. See you soon. We are back. We're back on here. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. The name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Love you all so much. Again, if you are new to the channel, if you are just tuning in for the very first time, all right, I'm a Sixers content creator. I do play-by-play for Sixers basketball, Phillies baseball, and Eagles football. So not just the Sixers. I really meant to say that we do it. We try to do it for all the Philly sports. We do it for 3 out of the 4 in regards to the big Philly sports. But hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys enjoy what we do on here. Yes, and we are covering this game because of the playoff implications that could be at stake for the Philadelphia 76ers after tonight. So it does not look like Cleveland is going to lose. They're up by 14 points with 10:09 to go in the fourth quarter. So if Cleveland wins, then we can't finish above them in the standings. But the most important thing tonight is for the Miami Heat to lose for the Sixers' sake, because if they lose, then the Sixers, if they win out the rest of the way, then they get the 7th seed. And if anything, that would mean home court advantage for the play-in game, which they would have to play against the Miami Heat in on Tuesday. It would take place on Tuesday, or it'd be Tuesday or Wednesday. So that's when that would be. And then if the Heat lose, but Orlando also loses tonight to the Milwaukee Bucks, if the Sixers beat Orlando on Friday and the Sixers win on Sunday, the Sixers would also get the 6th seed as well, and Orlando would have to play Miami in the play-in tournament, and that's how it would work. So, yep, the Cavs are up by 17. The other thing that no one's talking about is that if the Cavs win tonight and they beat the Pacers on Friday, and the Pacers then lose on Sunday, they could get the 6th seed that way. But if all 3 of those things happen, if Miami loses tonight, Orlando loses tonight, the Sixers win out the rest of the way, and Indiana loses the next 2 games, the Sixers could also get the 5th seed. And I don't know if I want that, but that is still a possibility too. Nurse just believe or just works in Philly. Hashtag Sixers, hashtag believe. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He does. He's a great coach. All right, so we're going to start the second half now. Luka has been going off in the first half for Dallas, and so is Kyrie Irving. They have combined to score 40 points and have shot the ball very well from 3. Before March 7th, the Mavericks were 34-28, and ever since then, they are 15-2. Which is just insane. They've been really doing a much better job on the defensive side. They've only allowed 106.5 points over their last 17 games, and they were allowing 118, so their defense has gotten a lot better. Butler, Jovic, Martin, Adebayo, and Hero all out there for the Heat. Here's Hero with a bouncer back to Jovic for a far corner 3, and that one goes in and out, and Doncic gets his 7th rebound of the game. So the Mavericks, again, going from left to right. They're in their white and blue uniforms with the blue numbers and letters on both the front and the back. Doncic at the top of the perimeter wants to step back over Bam Adebayo. Gets it back from his teammate, and the three-pointer's off the mark. Jovic comes up and crashes the board. It was Derrick Jones Jr. that gave him the rock. Jovic goes down low to Adebayo. Adebayo going up against Doncic, and he posterizes him and is able to slam it home. So Luka, we mentioned this before, but he's 6 for 12 from the field. Just has had a very wild career. Irving gets it over at the bottom of the baseline, and he'll just pass it all the way to a three-point shot by Washington. Too easy. Got the wide-open J to fall. And Kyrie Irving with assist number 2 of the game. Washington is 2 for 4 from 3. Adebayo trying to answer back with a 3 of his own, and he's human. A 23-point lead for Dallas. The last time that these two teams played, the Mavericks did win 114-108. And we do have a foul called on Daniel Gafford. And it was just a personal foul there. Well, let's look at this again. Gafford just got bodied by Caleb Martin. And it'll be Dallas ball. Irving will inbound it, and he gets it back from Gafford. Kyrie Irving dribbles over towards the right side, hands it off to Jones Jr. Jones goes into the paint. Runner is up, and it's good as gold with the left hand. 74-49. It's a 25-point lead now for Dallas. Hero three-pointer, no good, and the offensive putback is good by Nikola Jovic. Jovic just making that one look too easy, and the Dallas Mavericks could not box him out right there. It was a little bit of a bizarre play. 9:45 to go. No Terry Rozier in the lineup for the Heat tonight. Just wanted to make sure I mentioned that too. Irving goes down low. Skipper back to Washington. Jones gets a short corner jumper to not fall. I thought he had it, but Adebayo comes up with the loose change. Bam Adebayo, handoff to Hero, three-pointer, and he's fouled in the act of shooting. Just fouled by Derrick Jones Jr., the former Miami Heat member. Spent 3 years with them from 19 to 21. And he just fouled his former teammate Tyler Hero, just pushed him as he was in the act of shooting. So 3 free throws coming up for Tyler Hero. Irving has averaged 29 points in his last 5 games, along with 6 rebounds and 4.3 assists to go along with that. Tyler makes the first 2 free throws, and the third one is coming right up here. Next game that'll be on is the Nuggets versus the Timberwolves. That should be another good one. A lot at stake there in regards to the top seed of the Western Conference. And Hero is able to make that foul shot, so he goes 3 for 3 from the line. He's 7 for 7 from the foul line today. 13 points and 5 rebounds to go along with that. Doncic gets it at the top of the key. Will take it all the way to the foul line. Step at Jay, and he gets the friendly bounce. It trickled in at the last second, 76-54. That's the score with 9:05 to go in quarter number 3. Butler hands it off to Hero. Hero down low to Jovic, and Jovic slams it home. Nikola Jovic able to put up 6 points and 3 rebounds on the offensive side for Miami. Doncic gets double-teamed by Butler and Adebayo. Bouncer to Irving. Irving throws it to Jones on the far wing. Jones goes into the paint, and he'll pass it off to Doncic. Doncic's logo 3 is just far right. Jovic out in transition, gets the ball knocked loose by Jones and stolen by Irving. Irving steps into a 3, and he thought he had it, but it just goes in and out. It's swiveled around the rim. Martin with the board, goes out in transition. Irving pokes it loose. It goes out of bounds towards the baseline, and Miami still has possession of the basketball. Nice defensive play by Kyrie Irving, too. Who says that Kyrie can't play defense? He's been really solid in this game. 21 points as well for him tonight, averaging about 25.5. The former Duke player averaging 25.5, 5 and 5 on the season. There's a shot by Jovic that's denied, though, and blocked away by Daniel Gafford. Doncic with a turnaround pass all the way to Jones. Jones to Irving. Kyrie Irving, what's he going to do? We'll try to get it into the lane. Jones Jr. gets it back, puts up a 3, and he hits it from another area code once again. That was a broken play. Irving actually lost the ball. Just could not get his good handles on it, but it's 79-56. Jones now 1 for 3 from 3. Adebayo runner in the lane. Yes. So it's back to a 21-point game we go in the third quarter. Bam with 6 points. He's just 3 for 12 from the field. Not shooting the ball well at all whatsoever. 2 rebounds to go along with that. Doncic gets it over on the far side. Steps into a 3. Thought he was going to take it, but he passed it anyways to Washington. Washington gets it back to Doncic, who's now on the near side. Doncic to Jones for 3. Straight on. It's off the mark. Jovic with the board. Oh, boy. It's 9:03 p.m. Eastern Time. Adebayo trying to part the Red Sea, and a good play by Daniel Gafford to say, no, you can't do that. And we do have a foul called on Jones Jr. with 7:05 to go. Yes, we need Miami to lose and the Pacers. Or we need the Magic to lose one game. I'll explain the rest of the scenarios. So, Bam is at the line to shoot 2 free throws here. But yes, what's up, man? How you doing? First foul shot is good. Gafford's going to take a seat, and Maxi Kleber will step in for Kyrie Irving. All right, so, again, if you are tuning in, I know that you're all wondering, why are we doing this? If the Heat lose tonight, the Sixers have control of their own destiny in regards to getting the 7th seed. And then if the Heat lose, and if one of the following happens, the Magic lose tonight, and the Sixers win out the rest of the way, then they can get the 6th seed that way. Or if Cleveland somehow blows this 19-point lead, or 19-point lead that they have with the last 6:24 to go, and if they lose out the rest of the way, then they can finish over Cleveland. Same thing with Indiana. Doncic steps into a tray, and he nails it again from the top of the key. Adebayo made both foul shots, and Doncic hit a trifecta from 27 feet. He is 24 tonight, and he's 4 for 9 from way downtown. Jovic to Jimmy Butler for a 3. That's off the mark. Dallas has a 22-point lead with about 6.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Luka, being guarded in traffic, hands it off to Washington. His 3. He was wide open, just could not hit it from the top of the key. And Hero with the rebound. Just a wide open shot. Hero goes down low and gets the ball blocked away by Derrick Jones Jr. Good job by him. He got a very good read there. And Doncic, not happy. After he made the 3, he thought he was fouled by Adebayo. He did complain to the refs, and honestly, that was an interesting play by him. So we have a timeout called. I'm going to be right back. Don't go anywhere. See you very soon. The Dallas Mavericks up by 22. Six minutes and 12 seconds to go in quarter number 3. The name is Jason Joseph, and this, of course, is Play-by-Play with JJ. Y'all are the best. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button, man. So the Bucks lead it by 14 at the half to the Orlando Magic. We're obviously keeping our eyes on that game as well. Wanted to just look over those stats really quickly in case you are just tuning in. We're giving you some extra coverage of the NBA in regards to the Sixers and their playoff aspirations. 64-50 is the score. Paolo Banchero has 9 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists for Orlando. But Bobby Portis, he has been cooking in this game. 24 points for him, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Hopefully he keeps that up because that would be really great for the Sixers' sake. If Orlando loses today and the Sixers beat them on Friday and win on Sunday, then they can finish over them in the standings and get the 6th seed if Miami loses tonight. So that would be awesome. Markelle Fultz with just 4 points in that game. Wendell Carter Jr. has 7 points, 1 rebound. And Cole Anthony has been providing a lot for them off the bench, 13 points though. But Damian Lillard has stepped up for Milwaukee, 14 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. He is just 1 for 4 from 3. Brooke has hit a couple of threes as well, so that's a good thing to see. And then off the bench, they've gotten 9 from Jay Crowder, 5 from Pat Connaughton, and 2 from A.J. Green. So those are things to be happy about as well if you are the Sixers. 82-60. Timeout is over. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. And Dallas has the rock. Doncic throws it away. It was intercepted by Caleb Martin, and a blocking foul will probably be called on Kleber, I think. Or are they going to call an offensive foul? I'm a little curious. There's Ruth Riley, a 2-time WNBA champion. She's in the house tonight. So it was a violation called. It was a Caleb Martin turnover. They called charge, huh? Well, they called charge, and it's still Dallas ball. They got a fresh 24, though, because they changed possessions. Kleber hands it off to Doncic over at the top of the key, and a kick ball violation on Kevin Love, and we'll have to inbound it once again. Jovic with 6 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists for the Miami Heat, and Butler just with 8 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Caleb Martin has 12, 5, and 4. And Hero with 13. Doncic swings it out all the way to a wide-open 3. That's too strong by Washington. And the rebound goes to Miami. Love thought about taking the three-pointer over Doncic. He'll take it right towards the basket. The baby hook is up and in. Kevin Love making a driving layup out of the assist set by Nikola Jovic. 5:28 left to go. In this third quarter, Jones Jr. hands it off to Doncic again. Love in 7 minutes has put up 5 points, and he's been shooting 2 for 3 from the field. Doncic lets it fly and can't hit it from the top of the key. Kevin Love with the board, and Miami controlling the tempo right now on this possession. Love puts up a 2, and I think that he was able to trickle that one in. It bounced off the back of the rim, and then just somehow, some way, went down the drain with ease. So it's 82-65, 8 points now for Kevin Love, and 5 rebounds. Washington goes down low, Eurostep, no, and the cleanup finish by Kleber is good. It's now back to a 19-point game, 84-65, with 4.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Hero finds Love. Love almost got stolen away. There's a three-pointer that's up and in. Wow, Kevin Love making an immediate impact off the bench. Doncic almost had a steal, and now it's a 16-point game. Wow. So Doncic gets it over at the top of the perimeter, dribbles over towards the right with the right hand, and he gets fouled by Jovic in the act of shooting. And he'll go to the line to shoot some free throws. What's up, man? What's up, Vince? How you doing, man? Thanks so much for coming on here, bro. Appreciate it. Really, really do. Kevin Love against Dallas. He's averaging 18.5 points per game, 10.5 rebounds, and 2.3 assists in 32 career games against them. He has 11 points, 8 in this quarter alone. And the first foul shot by Doncic is up, and he can't hit it. So he missed the first one. Jaime Jaquez Jr. and Haywood Highsmith will all come in for Miami, and Josh Green and Tim Hardaway Jr. will step on in for Dallas. Nick says Sixers blow. Well, I appreciate you for coming on here, man. I appreciate you for giving me your honest thoughts, but yeah, I do appreciate that. Thank you so much for being here, my guy. I'm just joking with you. Second foul shot by Luka, I think he got it. Yes, he did. 85-68. So it's a 17-point lead now. Butler gets it in between the circles. And we'll try to dribble it, cross it over with his left hand. Hero gets it back over at the top of the key, hands it off to Love. Love with behind the back bounce pass to Hero. Hero lost it as he tried to go towards the basket, and he loses it. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Dallas ball with 3:49 to go in the third. Not a good play by Tyler Hero, who gets another turnover. I believe that that's his third of the game. I have to make sure that I get that correct, but I do believe that that's his third. Not so easy. That's just his second, actually, so 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Doncic passes it to Kleber. Maxi Kleber has been a little bit off today shooting-wise. Just 4 points and 2 rebounds for him. Doncic dribbles over towards the right side. Luka back to Hardaway Jr. Trifecta off the mark. Dallas has really been struggling from 3 in this quarter alone. They were making a lot of threes in the second quarter. Jaquez gets the ball denied by Kleber. And Hardaway out in transition with a short corner too. No. Rebound goes again to Kleber, and he'll reset the offense. Luka Doncic, and he'll try to conduct the traffic here. 2 blocks by Kleber. Doncic steps back, lets it fly, can't get the 3. And Kevin Love again with another rebound. It's a 17-point game. And, well, Miami sort of has the momentum here. Butler with a 2, got it again. So Jimmy Butler able to step back and hit it from the far elbow. It's a 15-point game with 2:40 left to go in the third quarter, and Dallas has to start making some shots here. That would be absolutely crucial for them to do so. Doncic tries to go down the lane, gets a little Euro step, knifes his way through, and can't finish again. Love with the rebound. Outlet pass that's stolen away by Josh Green. Green just knew where Jimmy Butler was. Green gets the handoff again from Exum. He goes down the lane, kicks it out to Luka for a 3 on the far corner, and Luka can't get it. It bounced twice, and Miami again on the other side. Highsmith with a runner, and he can't finish it. Man, they just can't buy a bucket. And Dallas is struggling here. Hardaway, pump fake, 3-pointer, near wing. No. Oh, my gosh. Can somebody hit a shot? Jimmy Butler got the rebound, and neither team has honestly scored over the last 3. It's been like 2 minutes or so. Butler gets it, and he'll hand it off again to Tower Hero. Hero is over at the logo, now steps over towards the right side, goes down the lane, and the runner is good. So Jimmy Butler got the assist there, and Tower Hero, that was the first bucket in about a minute between both those teams. It's a 12-3 run to Miami. 1:20 left to go. Again, so Highsmith gets called for a personal foul, and Dallas will call their first timeout. Their first timeout. Miami just has 2 left. That's it. So Dallas calls their first timeout with 1:16 to go. And they will have their wish granted. Okay. If you are new to the channel, hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe. We got a quiet chat tonight. Yeah, I know. I just don't see the Sixers getting past the second or third. Would love to be wrong. I miss Jimmy Butler, though. Oh, you're good, man. No, I just think that... Bro, I really believe, and this is just my honest opinion, I think that they really can beat anybody in the East. I think that Joel has the best teammates that he's had ever in his career, and I really believe that he just is in really good shape now, and he has what it takes. He has a very good head coach now, better than Doc Rivers, and he understands what it takes to get to the next level, and I think that this year's the year. I do. With that being said, I don't want to play Boston. I'd rather not play New York. But if we have to play New York, or even if we had to play Boston, I think that the Sixers are the team to beat when everybody's healthy. But that's just my thoughts. And we can have our own differences. I just don't know who's going to stop the big guy in the paint. And I think that the Sixers' defense has gotten a lot better. And that's how I feel. That's really how I feel. Boston better look out because I don't think that they want to play us in the first round if they have to. But I think we can avoid Boston in the first round. It's getting too close, says Jeff. Yeah, it's getting a little bit close. A little bit closer than my liking, but whatever. Who else is still here? Anybody else still here? Sixers might play the Bucks in the first round. Sixers might play the Knicks in the first round, my guy. If the Bucks lose today, if the Bucks win today, New York still has that third seed. They might play the Knicks, man. Mazzulla isn't a great coach. No, and I mean, I'll be honest, they had more bodies last year than they do this year to stop Joel. They got rid of Grant Williams. They got rid of Robert Williams. I know Al Horford's still there. I know Kristaps Porzingis is there. But something does not seem right about that interior defense, and I think that they lost their best two guys, in my humble opinion, to stop Joel Embiid or give him a chance to make it tougher. Jason Tatum plays pretty good defense too. I can't deny that. But I'm just saying that I think that they did lose defensive depth. What say you about that, though? Do you guys think that that's correct, or is that incorrect? All right, so the Cavs are going to win. It sucks, but it's fine. All right, here's Jaquez, who will hand it back off to Patty Mills, who comes back into the game. Mills to Jaquez again. Goes down low to Kevin Love. Love, what's he going to do? He'll just pass it out to Highsmith. Highsmith for three, and that one's a little short. Haywood Highsmith has just been way off today from shooting the rock. He's 0 for 2 now from 3. 43 seconds to go. Dallas with the ball. Here's Doncic with a nice pass to Exum. And Josh Green, that is, and he hits the 3 from the near corner. Wow, what a play by Luka Doncic. Just able to make a beautiful Hail Mary throw to Josh Green on the other side, and that 3 was absolutely big time. Love trying to bully his way over Josh Green, and Kevin Love honestly bringing the Heat back into this game on offense. 88-74, 17 and a half seconds to go in quarter number 3. Love has scored 13 and 10 in this quarter, 10 of his 13. Doncic goes over towards the right side. 5 on the clock. Step back 3. It's up, and that's no good. And the rebound again goes to Miami. Half-court shot is no good by Highsmith. And we go into the fourth. So Miami, they're only down now by 14 points. Dallas had a big lead. They were up by 22 at halftime. And, well, Miami is not going away yet without a fight. So Celtics go cold from 3, and they're done. Yeah, but they are a versatile defensive team. I can't like give them that. You know what I mean? Like, they have a lot of really good defenders. So if they go cold from 3, they do have defense. They do have defenders that can really put you in a tough position to even get breathing room. I just think that the Sixers, out of all the years, are better suited for that, especially if Buddy Hield can make shots. If Hield's making shots, and Lowry's making shots, and Maxi's making shots, good going. Good going. You know? But yeah. All right, so the Cavs won 110-98. It's too bad. But now we got to be Cavs fans on Friday when they play against the Pacers. That's fine. What's it, 67-53 against Orlando, so that's good. That's great. Thunder are up by 35. All right, I'm going to ask you a Sixers trivia question, and if you get the question correct, you'll hear this. If you get the question wrong, you'll hear this. Let's do this. Which head coach... Again, it's not a Sixers trivia question. Next time I do this, I got to get a Sixers trivia question thing. Which head coach did the Utah Jazz retire number 1,223 in honor of how many wins he recorded with the team? Okay? For what head coach did the Utah Jazz retire number 1,223 in honor of how many wins he recorded with the team? Anybody know? Jerry Sloan, that is correct. Good job. Good job, man. Good job, Jeff. Jeff got it. Jerry Sloan. That is correct-amungo. Good stuff. All right, so let's get rid of the Memphis score because Cleveland won. We'll get rid of that right now. And then we'll make the Orlando score bigger. Where is our score for that? Info stats. It's not what I want. What's going on here? Oh, I didn't highlight the important scores, so we got Magic score and the next score. That's not correct. So we're moving this one up now. All right, we're in the fourth quarter. It's 88-74. They outscored the Mavericks 27-19, the Heat that is, at the end of the third quarter, or during the third quarter, I should say. Dallas has the rock. There's a three-pointer by Green, and Josh Green can't hit that. Highsmith comes up with a rebound. Haywood Highsmith, he has been active on the board. Irving has been really quiet, mind you, in this third and in the second half so far. He was quiet in the third quarter. Hero with a pass to Jaquez, three-pointer, nails it, and now it's an 11-point ball game. It's 88-77, and Dallas... Well, they had a big lead. It's now coming down to 11. Runner on the other side. That's good by P.J. Washington. So that was a big shot there, 90-77. And we're just a minute into this fourth quarter. P.J. Washington with 10 points, and he's 4 for 9 from the field with 4 rebounds as well. Love goes down low. Little Euro step, and that's blocked away by Gafford. He tried to go up with a little baby hook, and Gafford was like, get that out of my house. Get it out of here and don't have it come back to the paint. That was his 4 for 17 from 3 in this half, and that's another reason why that they've been really not putting up a lot of points on the board. Love gets a 3, puts it up, and I think it's actually going to be ruled as a 2 because his foot was on the line, but they call it a 3, and it's a 10-point game. Not a good play by Dallas. It was Josh Green who missed his assignment. Kevin Love has been activated in this second half. 4 for 4 from 3. Irving gets a little lane, goes up with a layup with the left hand, and he gets it to go. Kyrie Irving able to get a layup. It's 92-80. Dallas up by 12. Irving with 23 points, 3 boards, and 4 assists to go along with that. And Tyler Hero gets tripped up on the other side, and we do have a foul called. It'll be on Kyrie Irving, I believe. So Terry Rozier, who's not in the lineup tonight, that's a guy that you think that he's going to obviously have a big impact in the playoffs for this Miami team. He's 30 years old now. It's hard to believe that he's 30. Crazy. From Youngstown, Ohio. And was drafted by the Celtics back in 2015. Hero gets the inbound for Miami. That's the ball stripped and knocked away by the Dallas Mavericks defense. Lively goes inside to Gafford, and Lively lost it. And it'll go out of bounds. Not a good pass by the Dallas Mavericks. Goes over towards the baseline. So we're about 10 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Kevin Love with a bouncer back to Caleb Martin. Martin to Hero for a three, and he nails it. Wow. It's 92-83. Dallas only up by 9 with 9.5 minutes to go. Tyler Hero with 18 points. Here is Gafford for a two. Got it. Daniel Gafford on a nice play call that was set up by Jason Kidd. Able to just lay it up and in and dunk it home. 94-83 on a nice little alley-oop dunk by Daniel Gafford. Lineup, it's Martin, Hero, Love, Highsmith, and Hawkes. Hawkes, who has the ball, tries to spin his way through towards the lane. Can't get it the first time. And the rebound goes to Highsmith. Highsmith to Hero for three again. He chucked it up, can't get it. The ball gets deflected off of Highsmith, or actually that was off of Irving's hand. Highsmith touched it first, and then Irving touched it last. And still 14 seconds left on this shot clock here. Again, Miami, they were down by 22 points in this game. And it's only an 11-point game with about 9 minutes to go. Hero will inbound it for the Heat at their baseline. And Derrick Jones Jr. will be guarding the inbound here. Big-time possession for Miami. Love with a bouncer, a skip pass inside to Tyler Hero. Kick out to Love for three again. And Love can't get it. Another rebound by Highsmith. Highsmith back outside to Hero for three. And Tyler Hero has made it an 8-point game. 94-86. They could not get rebounds. And this Miami Heat team has been relentless with 8:42 to go. Wow. Highsmith just really did a good job of getting that big rebound there. And Tyler Hero just made a straightaway three. Made it look easy, man. Really did. Big time shot. Oh, darn it. All right, I'm going to take a step off. I'll be right back. See you soon. All right, we need one more subscriber to get us to 1,940, man. Come on. Hopefully the Dallas Mavericks can hang on and win. They were up by so many points. They just poured it on in the first half. They were shooting the three ball at such an elite rate in the second quarter and then came back down to earth. They were up by as many as 25 points. And now they're only up by 8. And this is what makes the NBA so wild and so interesting for sure. It's 94-86. We've had a quiet chat tonight. Come on, man. If you are still here, let us know down below. Come on. If you're rooting for the Sixers, let us know too. I want to see where my Sixers Nation is at. I want to see where my basketball fans are at. Where is everybody, bro? Where is everybody? What just happened? Aaron Nola, average fastball velocity. Oh, okay, that's different. It's a different thing. All right, I thought that was it. Sixers get in the play-in tournament. We got 34% people saying that. Let's go, Philly. We need Miami to lose. Come on. Come on, man. It's getting dicey. I don't know if I like it, but did Larry leave? Larry hasn't been here all night. I wonder where he's at. I wonder where Mike Green's been. Know that y'all have lives. Just curious, though. Shrek. What's up, Shrek? What's going on, man? Last 25-point comeback for the Heat was on March 20th of 2013 versus the Cavs. And they trailed by 29 or by 25 at one point in this game. So Irving and Doncic out there for the Dallas Mavericks. Doncic throws it down low, tries to find Washington. Washington with a shot and a foul. Kevin Love reached right in to P.J. Washington on his right hand and fouled him right there with ease. And going to the line is Washington for one more. It's job. Shrek says not happening. What's not happening? Oh, the Miami comeback. Okay. Washington with 12 points. He's 2 for 6 from downtown, 4 rebounds, and the three-point opportunity is no good. Love corrals the rebound, but stolen away, though, by Washington again. Washington runner, no. Gafford gets fouled. That was Derrick Jones Jr. who got fouled. Man, I got to give Gafford a lot of credit because even though he was being boxed out by Kevin Love, Gafford just was able to bully his way towards the rock, and he just tipped it out. Love could not hang on to it, and just a really nice play by Gafford. Love lost it, and then it was Washington who tried to put it up and in, and Derrick Jones was being really physical. 2 free throws coming up, and Jones' first foul shot is good. That makes it an 11-point lead with 8:18 to go in the fourth quarter. What's up, the dude? How you doing, my guy? There we go. 97-86. Jones at the line. 2 dribbles. And the free throw is no good. Jaquez with the board. So it's an 11-point lead for the Dallas Mavericks. Caleb Martin is now going to dribble it off over towards the left side. He's over at the far wing, or the near wing, that is, and hands it off to Tyler Hero. Hero in between the circles, being guarded by Derrick Jones Jr. Dribbles over towards the left. Hero, what's he going to do? He'll pass it out to Jaquez. Jaquez was at the logo, and a foul called, or a shot clock violation, that is, and it's going to be Dallas ball with 7:54 to go. So Jaquez just could not get the shot off in time, and it'll be Dallas basketball with 7:50 to go. All right, so Luka will pass it to Kyrie. This is a good time to have both of them get going. Luka wants the ball. He gets the ball. He dribbles over towards the right, hands it off to Irving. Irving with a fadeaway 3, and that is way off. He airballed it. Hero got the rebound. Tyler Hero trying to go down towards the lane. He's being guarded by Gafford. Hero backs up and wants to call for the traffic. Here's Highsmith. Highsmith hands it off to Hero again. Hero goes up with a shot. It's blocked away. Chased down, blocked by Gafford. He's been really, really strong. Irving at the far wing. A bouncer to Jones, who goes into the paint. Hands it back off to Luka. And Luka goes down low, and he fades away over Kevin Love and hits the 2. Luka Doncic able to make a big shot, and a timeout by Miami. They have one more after this one, with a 99-86 lead for Dallas and exactly 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. I want the Sixers to win the chip this year. I feel that, man. I feel that, Charles. I do. I think everybody here wants them to. Well, not everybody, but people that have been following the Sixers on our channel, they definitely want that to happen for sure. Who do I want in the playoffs? Oh, why do you think I made this poll? My last thing that I said, I want the Sixers as the 3 seed and have them not play the Knicks. That's my ideal situation. That's my ideal thing that I want. Orlando is losing. They're down by 18. We'll be watching the end of that game after this one is done. So that game will be in the fourth quarter. If Joel Embiid doesn't get hurt, I think we got this. I do too, man. I really do, and I'm not being cocky about it. I think that the Sixers legitimately have a chance to not only go to the Eastern Conference Finals, but a chance to win the whole thing with this guy fully healthy. and with the coaching staff that they have. Same. Yep. At least we can agree on something. It's nice to agree. All right, we have our eyes on Milwaukee. 79-63. Milwaukee up by 16. Boy, come on. This is great. Good stuff. This is great. What happened with Joel's leg the last game? Was it just a slip? Yeah, it was. See, I originally didn't even see the injury, but yeah. Yep. The only team I'm scared of are the Knicks and the Celtics. I'm not scared of the Knicks, but the Knicks definitely have a lot of grit and would make it a tough series. And that's why I'd prefer not to play them if they are the 3 seed. But, again, I'm taking the Sixers getting out of the play-in tournament and just resting up until Saturday or Friday or whenever they have to play if it's against the Knicks. You know, I think it's a win if they get the 6. So, I don't want them to be a 7th. I don't want them to be an 8th seed. I'd rather have them be a 6th seed and play the Knicks than play in this play-in tournament and have to play Milwaukee in the first round if they win. That's the way I look at it. I would like to play Milwaukee in the first round, but the stakes for that are so high just for one game, man. Going against Brunson is like playing Jimmy Buckets. Yeah, I'd say that. I think that's a good analogy. But I also think that I don't know if they have a second option. I don't really know who their second option would be without Julius Randle. So I give the Sixers the upper edge that way. But I also know that the Knicks have a lot of depth. But Tom Thibodeau is going to have to really do a good job coaching. And I don't know if he will. So Caleb Martin will inbound it to Bam Adebayo. Adebayo has 1 foot in and out of the three-point line, being guarded heavily by Gafford. Dribble handoff again to Butler. Jimmy goes over towards the left side, and he'll take on Kyrie Irving, and he wins the matchup. Step back Jay for playoff Jimmy. So Jimmy is able to make a 13-foot jumper. This is what he does in the clutch. Even though it's not a playoff game, it certainly has a playoff feel to it. 99-88, Dallas up by 11 with 6:24 left to go in quarter number 4. Doncic finds Jones wide open. 3 on the far side. Too strong again. And a rebound by Highsmith. Haywood Highsmith has been really active on the boards here in this fourth quarter. 8 rebounds for him. 6 in this quarter alone. Butler throws it away. Washington with the steal. He intercepted it. Butler tried to go down low and swing it out to somebody, but P.J. Washington was there, and he just got the nice little steal. Irving over on the far side dribbles it and gets the ball, or he actually got fouled there by Jimmy Butler. Irving got a lot of contact. Jimmy was just coming at him like a head of steam, and Kyrie just could not get out of the way. It was a lot of physicality. Embiid, most improved player next year because of the injury. I don't know if that is even a thing. All right, so Doncic will find Derrick Jones Jr. Jones will take it all the way towards the rack, and he throws it home. 101-88. Nice play by Jones, and an even better pass by Luka again. 5:30 to go. So Jones, in 23 minutes, has 12 points. Adebayo steps back, pulls up for 2, and Gafford comes up with his miss. And they just dribble it off to Luka Doncic. So Doncic, again, what's he going to do? A nice little pass to Jones. It was literally behind the back. It was a no-look pass with his right hand. Irving almost lost it, and this time they said that he did. They said that he lost it out of bounds. There were 6 seconds left on the shot clock, and I think it's still going to be Dallas ball because it was last touched by Patty Mills. What's up, man? What's going on, DFJ? The awful coaching channel has been completely eviscerating Glenn Rivers lately. What's up, DFJ? All right, 101-88 missed shot by Dallas. It was on Luka Doncic. Highsmith got the board. Mills to Butler. Over on the left wing at the three-point line. He's on the perimeter, being guarded by Kyrie Irving. They swing it around. Mills for three on the far corner. Can't put an end to the Dallas run. Adebayo with the offensive board, though. A dribble around the timeline from Caleb Martin. 8 on the shot clock, 4:35 to go in the fourth quarter. The ball gets knocked loose. Jimmy Butler has it again. Butler throws it, and he'll find Caleb Martin. Martin can't get the 2 to go, and the shot clock expires. So good job by Dallas. Just to lock all doors and cylinders. That makes it 101-88 with 4:30 to go in this game. Good job. Nice. So Doncic and Irving, they had a lot of points in that first half. They've been really cold, but the difference in this second half has really just been P.J. Washington and Derrick Jones Jr. They've made some big-time shots. Jones, runner in the lane, can't get it, and he tips it out to Irving. Irving back to Luka. And Luka gets double-teamed, goes up with a 2, and he's fouled. So he will go to the line for more foul shots coming right on up. Broccoli cheddar soup. Oh, that looks really good. Wow. On Thursday, the Knicks played Boston, so that's another big game. They play tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I don't know yet if we want the Knicks to win or not, depending on what happens in Milwaukee. Doncic is at the line. He'll shoot 2 free throws, 4:06 to go, and Luka hits the first foul shot. So the Cavaliers did win, and now if the Sixers can't finish over Cleveland, unfortunately. So they're out. So it's just Orlando and Indiana that are still in this for the Sixers to try to get the 6th seed over them. Doncic at the line puts up the foul shot, and he puts it in. 103-88. What's up, Big Rud? How you doing? They got a short cigar. Yep, they do. 21 triple-doubles this season, which is third most in the NBA by Luka Doncic. Martin tries to battle through the trees, and he somehow, someway fizzles his way through and gets the runner to fall. That'll make it 103-90. 1 timeout left for Miami and 3 left for Dallas. 3:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Irving, Doncic, Jones, and Washington and Kleber all out there. Irving trying to close the deal here. 8 on the shot clock. Irving gets double-teamed. He finds Doncic at the top of the key. Step-back jumper for 3. No. Wide left. And Tyler Hero with the rebound. Luka has been throwing up a lot of bricks here in the second half of this game. Hero again wants to ISO over Maxi Kleber, and he dribbles it around the timeline, goes underneath the basket, swings it out to Martin. Caleb Martin going up for a 2. Hard finish, can't get it though. Good rebound and a good defensive stop by Dallas. Mavericks call for time with 3:04 to go in the fourth quarter. Jones got elbowed right into the right shoulder. Oh man, that's gotta hurt. He's getting checked out now by the trainer, and hopefully he is okay. Amazing how close we are to all these teams after going half a year without Joel. I know, that's the crazy thing. Very important game for us tomorrow. In regards to the Knicks, the important game for the Sixers is on Friday. It really is. They play the Magic. Every game is now important because if the Sixers beat the Magic and if they beat Brooklyn, then that would be awesome. Miami down by 13. They're down by 13 points with 3:04 to go. And after this game is done, we'll be watching the end of the Milwaukee game. We don't have the game, but we'll be scoreboard watching. All right. Just so that you guys can see. I didn't really want to give it like my all in this play-by-play here, but I wanted to do something a little bit differently. I don't want to say I didn't want to give it my all. I wanted to just try something a little different, though, tonight. So that's what we decided to do. Tower Hero, man, just dribbling around the timeline. Don't know what he was doing, but he had a time to take a shot. It looked up at the rim maybe once, but probably should have taken a 2 if he was looking. They're showing a replay here of Derrick Jones Jr. getting elbowed. I think so. You're doing God's work tonight, JJ. Thank you, man. Again, I wanted to do this because I know that there's a lot at stake here. Yeah, I meant Friday. Big game, though, for the Knicks tomorrow. Doncic goes down the lane, hands it off to Washington. Washington to Kleber. Kleber, they swing it around. The hot potato that is. Irving gets it over on the near corner, goes down the lane with a 2, and he puts it up and in. Left-handed runner is good by Kyrie Irving, and it's 105-90. If Dallas plays defense, then they win. All right, so Hero dribbles around the timeline and goes down to Adebayo. Martin now on the near corner. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Martin in traffic, being guarded by Irving. Handoff again to Hero. Hero being guarded by Exum for 2. No. Rebound by Washington. And Luka gets the outlet pass. Irving goes down low. And he finds Luka again. And they're just going to milk the clock down. 2:10 to go. 13 on the shot clock. 105-90 Dallas. Kleber. And they swing it around. Washington gets it. Euro step back out to Doncic. Doncic with 3 seconds left on the shot clock, and I think we have a charge called on Luka Doncic. His feet were not set. It's a turnover with 1:57 to go. Luka says, can we challenge this? And I don't know if they will. It looks like maybe that they're going to. I think that Dallas will call for time here, and they will do so. Kevin Love. Oh, no, they're just taking out the stars. So A.J. Lawson comes in. Everybody was heading toward the bench, so I didn't see if there was a timeout called or not. But Kyrie Irving, his day is done. 25 for him. And now they'll just empty out the bench, and Morris, Prosper, Lawson, Williams, and Hardy are going out there for Dallas. All the starters for the Heat still out there. Here's Hero at the line, goes down, and he tries to find Haywood Highsmith, and they turn it over. That's a big, costly turnover by Miami. And Dallas is 1 minute and 44 seconds away from getting the dub against the Miami Heat. 1:40 left. All right, 18 turnovers by Miami in this ball game. They had their chances. Dallas has scored 17 off their turnovers. Olivier Maxence Prosper goes up with a 2 and nails it just from the near elbow, and that should just about do it. A 17-point lead with about 90 seconds to go. Adebayo will just hand it off to Caleb Martin again. Martin dribbles over towards the right side. Step back 2. No. And Miami can't buy a bucket once again. Here comes a runner and a little dunk down the lane by Olivier Maxence Prosper. And Miami burns their final timeout. 109-90. Dallas leads it by 19. Olivier Maxence Prosper all just in his face. Great. That's game, man. Not celebrating, though, till the clock hits 0. And then we'll stay on for the rest of the Milwaukee game. And we'll scoreboard watch that game. How's that sound? Does that sound good? 1:08 left. Come on, bro. 1:08 to go. And if Miami loses, the Sixers are in the driver's seat for getting that 7th seed, baby. 109-90. Great. Good stuff. Too bad that the Cavs won, but it wasn't going to work out all 3 ways, you know. 34 likes. One more subscriber, man, until we get to 19 under 40. Yo, you should definitely subscribe to my channel. Can't leave on an odd number. Alondes Williams will step in for Haywood Highsmith, Jamal Cain, Patty Mills, Orlando Robinson. They all come in for the starters, and they have unloaded the Miami Heat as that bench. Again, they're looking to go 16-2 over their last 18 games, and they're about 1 minute and 2 seconds away from doing so. 109-92. Patty Mills got the layup to go, and Jalen Hardy has the rock right now. Maxence Prosper hands it off to Hardy, who's over on the near elbow, steps back, lets it fly, can't get it. And the rebound was literally in the hands of Williams. He lost it, and it goes out of bounds, and Dallas gets possession again. Jeez, man. That's wild. So it's 109-92 with 46 seconds to go. Jaden Hardy will get the inbound, and he turns it over. Oh, man. Yep, turned it over. That's an offensive foul. Thought that he had a wide-open lane and just elbowed. I think it was Prosper that was on him. But regardless, it's a turnover on him with 43.1 seconds left to go. All right. Alondis Williams hands it off to Robertson. Williams goes down towards the lane, can't get the layup. And Dallas just trying to run the clock down. Hardy, bouncer to Maxence Prosper. And Maxence Prosper, man, what a day he has had just coming in for this Miami Heat, or from the Dallas Mavericks squad, man. All right, 20 seconds left. 111-92. Shot clock's unplugged, and Dallas will march to victory. So the Miami Heat lose, and the Sixers are in the driver's seat for the 7th seed. Let's go. Ring the bell. That's awesome. That's great. Great. The 7th seed belongs to us if we win out. Philadelphia 76ers. Philadelphia. Thank you, Dallas. Nice. All right, good stuff. And now it is time to watch the scoreboard for the Orlando game, because if Orlando loses, then the Sixers are officially one game behind them, and they play Orlando on Friday. And if the Sixers win that game and the last game of the season, then they get the 6th seed. Oh, this is great stuff. This is awesome. All right, so we're going to pull up that game right now as we speak, because we are badasses. That's what we do on here. We are Sixers badasses. If you're a Sixers badass, please let us know down below. Let us know down below if you're a Sixers badass. I like that. I kind of like that a lot. That's cool. Sixers badass. All right, we'll pull this up. Sixers, baby. All right, Doc. Come on, Doc. 99-77. That's the score. We have the scoreboard up right here. Let us know if y'all can see it. Good job by Dallas. They did it. They won for us, and that was huge. Very, very huge. 99-77. All right, so it's a 22-point lead. I've seen crazy things happen in the NBA. I just want to see it go down to 0 and see if the Sixers can be one game behind the Magic. Sixers are going to be good in the playoffs. I love the positive thinking. I really do. I really do. I think that that's great. I think that they're going to be good in the playoffs too. Oh, boy. All right, so we're scoreboard watching this Milwaukee-Orlando game. I'll also put it on NBA. Is it on NBA TV? Maybe it is. If it is, that'd be great. Crunch time is on. Darn it. All right, 99-77, 10:25 to go in the 4th. Come on. You know what we'll do? We'll also put it up on the other scoreboard as well. 6 means an extra week of rest for Maxey and Embiid. Yes, it does. It does. My team didn't make it. Hey, they're in the play-in tournament, man. Anything can happen. Y'all are in the play-in tournament. If you win against the Hawks and then you beat one of the losers of the 7-8 seed, anything can happen, bro. 9 people. Sign for the channel. We still have an odd number. 9 people. Oh, thank you, man. I see what you're trying to do. 100-77. Okay, Beverly just made 2 foul shots. Let's go. Good stuff. Win the next 2 and shoot for the 6th. That's right. Yep. We control the destiny if Orlando loses. All right, we are going to put this up on the regular scoreboard too. Yahoo.com. Bucks. Whoops. Sorry about that. That's not what I meant to do. I just wanted to put that up here, and then I'll go back to what I was doing before. We need it. Oh, we absolutely do need it, man. We do. All right. Where's the game? There it is. Okay. 101-80. 104-80. Okay, good. Good stuff. Good stuff. Beverly just made a 3, baby! Patrick Beverly, 13 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists against the Magic. Bro, it's the Magic. I thought that y'all were talking your talk, man. A lot of time left. We can make it, Sixers. Subscribe. This is a great channel. JJ's a machine. Yes, we are. We are a machine. We didn't do the Phillies game today, but that's because I wanted to make sure I had a lot of energy for tonight's games because I know what's the biggest conversation, and that is this Sixers basketball team. And if they get the 6th seed, that's great. Bucks know that they need to beat the Magic to avoid the Sixers. Pat Bev is still helping us. Doc Rivers is actually helping us right now. But yes, Damian Lillard, 26 points, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. And again, we play the Magic on Friday. That game is literally a playoff game. It doesn't get any better than that. It really doesn't. So that's awesome. I actually thought, I have to thank Dallas because I thought that they were really going to choke at the end. Anthony just made a 2. Okay. Wagner got an offensive charge. 8:32 left in that game. Phil's pulled out a win today. Yes, they did. Yes, they did, for sure. After this game is done, man, you know, I'll let you guys come on and give your thoughts, man, on the Sixers. And we can talk about that, bro. We really can. It is a play-in game. That's a very good way to put it. Friday is literally a play-in game. Yeah, literally. It is a play-in game. Bro, how about the Magic? They could go from the 2 seed all the way down to the 6 seed. Magic just called for time with 9:22 left to go. That's crazy. That is really wild. Where is Discord? Why is this not working? Okay, there we go. I don't know why that wasn't working. It is, though, a playing game. Hit that thumbs up button, baby. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. This is literally dedication. We're Sixers badasses, bro. The badasses. That's great. I don't really curse on my channel, but I'm not going to make it a habit. But, yeah, tonight's one of those nights. Mike just tweeted, it was Mike. NBA needs to pick a side in the division thing. Either make it matter again or abolish them altogether. It's dumb that we're in this awkward middle ground. I agree with that, actually. Maxey's still better than Dame. I agree with that right now in his career. Not overall-wise, because obviously Damian Lillard has had a very good career, and Maxey's career is very young. But right now, Tyrese Maxey over Damian Lillard anytime. Give me Maxey. He is money time. He is. 16 people watching. Come on, man. Let's make sure that we get this correct. So again, after the game is done, I'm gonna I'm going to create an event and we can talk about the Sixers and talk about these two games tonight. If you guys want to come on and give your thoughts. Divisions are really pointless now, man. They are. It's kind of sad in that sense, you know? It really is. And again, I'm not trying to not look at you guys because I am just doing something right now. I'm trying to create this event. So that's good. The event is started. We'll post the link so that way you guys can join. We set it for 10:30. All right? If the Magic lose, we're going to play the song again. That's what we're going to do. Here is the Discord event. Here is the Discord. You guys are going to come on after this game is done, and you're going to give your thoughts on the Sixers and on tonight. All right? That's the link right there. Comment down below if you are coming on. So the Magic, the coach's challenge, replay supports the call. The Magic got called for a timeout. Oh, Jamal Mosley. Oh, he thought he could use a challenge against him, but did he just make a three? Andre Jackson from 23 feet. Oh, man. Nice. Good stuff. Now I'm getting excited. Bro. Great. 107-82. And again, we'll update those standings. We will update those standings for sure. Magic lost that time. I don't know what the challenge was, but they lost it. How is that game not even on? Like, that game has so much significance. It really does. I can't understand why it's not on. It should be on ESPN. Like the Miami game, that had a lot of significance too for both sides, for both conferences. So I can understand why that was on ESPN. That was a good game, honestly. But Magic got the rebound, 107-82. What's going on? I just want to see that clock strike 0. Man. I've seen crazy things happen. I saw the Celtics blow a 24-point lead in the fourth quarter. I'm not trying to jinx this right here. I'm not. But I've seen wild things happen. It's 10:06 p.m. Who is coming on afterwards? After this Magic game is done. Here is the link. Come join the voice chat. Jeff says that this is a wrap. It ain't over till it's over. And once that clock strikes 0, I'll be celebrating. That's how my mind is. That's how it always will be. It's looking really good, though. I can't deny that, obviously. But I've seen wild things happen. I really have. Why is this? Did this just like not even refresh? All right, Cole Anthony turned it over. How much time is there? 6:24 left to go. Bucks call for time. 107-85, 6:24 left. Good. And now I bet you that Doc is going to take out the starters. I would personally, I don't know what to do. Would you keep in the starters if you're the Bucks at this point? I don't know. It may be a little bit too soon to take them out. Because this Magic team is not going to flat out go out there and die. You know? Glenn. I hope that they don't take out their starters. Because that's going to really piss me off. If the Magic make a comeback here. And we're also talking about Doc Rivers, too. It's a 22-point lead. This guy is known for blowing leads. He just is. It's just how he rolls. Bro, why aren't they showing this game? What's going on, bro? 6 seed tonight. Come on, man. Sixers 6 seed. That's what I want to see in the chat. Sixers 6 seed. Come on, where are those comments? Sixers 6 seed. Bum, 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 bum. We want the 6 seed. Bum, 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 bum. Bucks just called for time. We want the 6 seed. I'm going to say Sixers 6 seed. Bum. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. Did that go through? 6 seeders. Sixers 6 seed. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, boy. I like that. We have a little chant going on. Come on, bro. Get that 6 seed. Even though it's not guaranteed until they win their next 2 games. But they control the destiny, bro. They control the destiny with an Orlando loss tonight and a Miami loss. That is great. Good stuff. 15 people on here watching. Subscribe and hit that thumbs up button if you have not done so already. 38 likes. We got 11 people watching. Come on, bro. We need 2 more to get to 40. We got to get to 40. We've got to get to 40. They still called the timeout. Let's refresh this and see if it works. Nope, nothing. Jed Howard. Cole Anthony, bad pass. Moritz Wagner got a defensive rebound. I guess I have to refresh this sometimes. Never really had to do that before. Anthony missed a shot. 5:50 left. That's not Carmelo. That's Cole Anthony. We're going to have to face him. He's pretty good for Orlando. Cole Anthony. And Moritz Wagner. The Wagner brothers are pretty good too. I just don't think that they have enough to beat the Sixers. Crowder got a rebound. Foul called. All right, so he did not take out his starters yet. Good. Good job, Doc. I thought that you knew better than that. So that's great. Good stuff. Foul called with 5:36 to go. 107-85. Suggs got called for a shooting foul. Great stuff. Good stuff. I just want to see that clock hit 0. Just want to see that clock hit 0, man. Crowder makes the first foul shot. Beasley comes in for Pat Connaughton. Crowder makes the free throw. And now we're up by 24. Good. I can't really ask for anything better here. Did the Magic just miss a shot? 6-seeders. Crowder just made another shot. 5:36 to go. 5:21 now. Banchero just made a shot. Boo. Wagner got the rebound. 109-87. Could be a 20-point game. Could be a 20-point game. Jed Howard just missed a shot. Okay, good. Nice. Portis with the rebound. 109-87. Portis just made a 14-footer. Okay. There we go. I like that. 111.87. Bobby Portis has it going on tonight. 30 points, 9 rebounds for Bobby? Bro, he's like turning back the clock. He's 14 for 18 from the field. How's he getting that many looks in the paint? If Bobby Portis is getting that many, if he's shooting that well from the paint, Joel should have a day against this Orlando front court. I'll tell you that. If Bobby Portis is cooking, bro, I can't imagine how much Joel's going to feast off these guys. I really can't. When they play them on Friday, Portis just turned it over. Jay Crowder will come in. Admiral Sheffield. Okay, so they have literally waved the white flag, and the Magic have their 4-stringers out. Oh, that's awesome. Now, don't get cooked by the 4-stringers, Doc. That's all I ask. Please. Lopez just blocked Goga Bitadze. Oh, I gotta know that name. Lillard got the rebound. He still has his starters out there. That's funny. It's funny how he still has his starters out there. Lillard just made a 28-footer. Good. 114.89. They're up by 25. This is awesome. Who else is still here, man? Anybody else still here? Anybody? Bucks timeout, 3:28. Okay, good. So the Knicks, I'm trying to figure this out. So help me figure this out. How would the Knicks be able to avoid the Sixers in the first round? Does anybody know? I know that if the Sixers... So I said coming into today that the Sixers need to win both their next games along with a Miami loss in any of their next 3 games, plus a Magic loss tonight to get the 6th seed. But I said on another card, and I can't remember which one it was. Oh, yeah. For the Sixers to avoid the Knicks and get the 6th seed, the Knicks have to lose 2 of their last 3 games. Sixers have to win out. Magic need to win both games against Milwaukee. Wait, is that correct? I don't know if that's correct. Magic need to win both games. I don't think that they can avoid them now because the Magic lost, but we needed the 6th seed anyways, along with the Miami loss. Huh. Sixers have to win out. Heat have to lose 1 of 3. Knicks have to lose 2 of their next 3 games. Is that correct? I don't think that's correct. I don't think that's right. There has to be a way we can still avoid New York, isn't there? I guess the Bucks have to lose their next 2 games. But if the Bucks... Hold up here. The Bucks, if they lose 2... Oh, that's right. If the Bucks lose their next 2 games... Yeah. If the Bucks lose their next 2 games and New York wins their next 3 games, then yeah, the Knicks have it. The Knicks have the 2 seed and we wouldn't have to play them. That would be great. So there's a shot that we can play the Bucks in round 1. Awesome. Andre Jackson just made a shot. It was a 14-foot floater. 3:16 to go. Orlando still has 3 timeouts left. I don't even know if they're going to use any. So, yeah, what are we looking at? Austin Krell, the Orlando Magic have lost to the Milwaukee Bucks, setting up a game in Philadelphia between the Magic and the Sixers on Friday that could flip the East playoff picture on its head. If the Sixers win out and the Pacers win out, the Sixers avoid the play-in and they get the 6th seed. It's so funny. That is really funny. I just would rather not have to play New York, but still take it over Boston. And we get rest anyways. Sheffield just made a shot. I don't know why he doesn't get enough playing time, man, because he's good. I saw him in the G. I know it's just the G League, but he had some really good things in his bag. Jed Howard just made a 3. Chumo Kike got a rebound. So yeah, so if the Bucks, so is that how it happens? If the Bucks lose out after this game here, and then if New York wins, then that's how they get in? I'm a little confused. Nonetheless, though, we may have to play New York, and that would be okay, I guess. 116.95, 2:04 left to go. 2:04. Andre Jackson with a shooting foul. I don't know why this is literally like this. This is really annoying. 1:49 left. Batadze just made the first free throw. Is at the line for one more. Good, Batadze. Made both. It's a 19-point game. Uh-oh. Oh, no. 1:31 left to go. Orlando may come back. 19-point game. Watch out, Doc. Hopefully they don't slip up on inbound passes. Six-seeders. What's up, Grace? Hi, JJ. Just stopping by to say hi and make sure my Sixers are getting a better chance at the playoffs. All right, we're 1 minute and 31 seconds away from controlling our own destiny and getting that 6th seed. It's awesome. Heat lost. We called that game. The Mavericks won. The Magic are losing. And we're 1 minute and 19 seconds away from celebrating. And again, if you want to come on and give your thoughts after this game is done, there's the link. There's the link. We're going to take phone calls if you guys are up for it. What's up? The dude's back on here. 1:10 left. Anthony Black. What did he just make a 3? It's a 17-point game. Beasley just missed a shot. Uh-oh. Bro, I would if that happened, I don't know what to say. 56.1 seconds left. Come on, just hold the ball. Just hold the ball, man. Chad Howard missed a shot. 36 seconds to go. Livingston got the rebound. 33 seconds. 33 seconds away. 31.6. Yeah, we'll be going live after this game is done. Just click on this link, man. That's all you got to do. Admiral Sheffield got called for a shooting foul. Come on, Admiral. You're bringing more time here for the celebration. Come on. You're buying time. Tadze got the rebound off the second missed free throw on 17-99. Sheffield missed the shot. 11 seconds to go. 11 seconds. Come on. Come please? That's it. They won. That's great. Oh, that's awesome. Let's ring the bell. Let's play the song again. Oh, the 6th seed is in our destination as well. They're in our hands. Thank you, Milwaukee. And thank you, Dallas. Oh, let's go. It's a game. Let's go. Oh, thank you. For Philadelphia 76ers. Woo! We ain't losing. Reese Hoskins. Philadelphia on the run. We're gonna let this play out because I feel like it. Come on. Oh, I'm so pumped. 3, 4, 5, Sixers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. Oh, 6th seed for the Sixers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Here they come. Here they come. Oh, the 6th seed. Here comes the 6th seed. Wow. Oh, that's awesome. That is so great. Let's look at our standings. And again, we'll take phone calls. Thank you all so much. You Sixers badasses. Y'all are on here tonight. That's great. Y'all are sick people. It's great. It is awesome. This was a badass type of a night. No Sixers games. And yet, Milwaukee and Dallas helped a brother out. And that's awesome. And now we control our own destiny. As long as we win out, we beat the Magic on Friday. And on Sunday, we just got to beat those Brooklyn Nets if we want to get that 6th seed. All right, let's update those standings. Come on. Let's update those standings. We'll do that right now. Where is it? There it is. Where's our seed? All right, there we go. Good. Good stuff. This is great. Good stuff. Look, we're in that 7th seed. We're now a game above Miami. And now we're 1 game behind Orlando. We have the tiebreaker if we win and beat them. It's awesome. It's great. Good stuff. Wow. All right, let's start off those phone calls, man. Let's get people on the phone. We got 8 people on here watching. I'm sure that one of y'all wants to probably come on here and just give me your thoughts, because honestly, I am pretty excited. This is pretty awesome. I ain't gonna lie. We just started the phones. Again, comment if you guys wanna, come on over here, join the Discord. If y'all want to come on, I don't want to put anybody on the spot, but come on here if you guys want to give your thoughts about the Sixers. Good win by Milwaukee, man. Good win. Grace with all the hearts. Let's go. I can't wait to get my quotes up. I have a couple that I wanted to get. I got one from Joel Embiid, and I think that he said, what was it? I love it here, or something like that. That's one quote. Then there was a Tyrese Maxey one that I can't remember now, but I started to record it, and I have it saved in my projects, but I'm going to get that quote going too. And then we'll have the free throw music by tomorrow. We're going to play everything on Friday. We got the free throw music. We got Matt Cord yelling the Joel Embiid after he makes a big shot. We have the MVP chants. We're going to have all that stuff available on Friday. That's going to be sick. Friday is the day. Friday is play-in tournament game number 1, literally for the Sixers. It is literally the play-in tournament Friday. And hopefully it's just Friday. Hopefully it's just Friday because that would be sick. All right. What time is it? 10:29. We'll leave the phones running up for still a little bit more time. But yeah, I'm really happy with how things worked out today. Now we just need, I'm telling you, like Bobby Portis, man, if he had 30 points against those guys in the paint today, I think that Joel should feast off of the Wagner brothers and off of Paolo Banchero. Not saying that Paolo Banchero isn't a good player because, of course, he's a really, really good talent. And the Magic have had a pretty good year. They really have. But I just don't think that they can have anybody to stop our big guy, you know? But great job by Milwaukee. It's great. Good stuff. I still hope that I don't know how we can avoid New York. I don't know how. But Friday's game becomes that much more important now. That's great. Good stuff. All right. If nobody wants to come on, that's all right. Eventually I want to get people to come on the phones eventually. I know that we only have 9 people on here, and it wasn't really a Sixers game, and I get that. The algo's not really going to spread out the word if there is no Sixers game or if there's no Phillies game for sure. I get it. But this was a win. Sixers got 2 wins today because of the Dallas win and the Milwaukee win, so that's great. Radio, what do you say? It's definitely set up for the Sixers. Win the next 2 at home and get some time off. I like that. I like that analogy. The table's set right now. Just got to take care of the business on Friday and Sunday. But Friday is the most important one. Friday's the most important. Just win out. Win the next 2 games. 1 game at a time, man. And hopefully Embiid and Maxey are back on Friday. That'd be sick. That'd be absolutely great. And then we'll keep our eyes on New York and see what happens tomorrow to them, because I guess because Orlando lost, right? If the Knicks win on tomorrow and then they win Friday and they win Sunday, 47-32. So, no, this didn't update yet. This didn't update yet, did it? 47-33. Where are the standings up here? I can't tell. All right, so they're 49-31. So that means if the Knicks win, oh no, it's not. It's over because Milwaukee. Okay, that's not gonna work out then. I'm thinking. Hold up, there's 2 games left. If we get the number 6, we'll most likely play against the Knicks in the first round. Yeah, the Knicks have the 3 seed now. So if they... Oh, the Cavs could still... We could still play the Cavs. If the Knicks lose tomorrow... Okay? Let's just say that the Knicks lose tomorrow to Boston. And then then Cleveland wins on Friday. New York then loses on Friday or Sunday. The Cavs would then be the 3 seed. Okay. So that's great. So we need the Pacers to beat the Cavs. We need the Pacers to, we need the We need the Cavs to beat the Pacers. Right? That's what we need. The Cavs have to beat the Pacers because they're both 40. The Knicks are 47 and 32. Let's pull. Oh my gosh. Come on. Why am I feel like I'm really stupid here. Where is my rectangle? Is that correct? They're 47 and 32. Somebody correct me on this. Okay. Look, the Knicks are 47 and 32. Cleveland is 47-33. If New York loses to Boston tomorrow, they're both tied. New York has the tiebreaker. So then the Cavs would have to win either against Indiana or they'd have to win on Sunday against Toronto. And then the Knicks would have to lose either to Brooklyn on Friday or whoever they play on Sunday. And I don't know who they play. So then the Knicks would get the 4 seed and the Cavs would get the 3 seed. We need to beat Orlando on Friday. That's the number one thing. But yeah, that's how we would avoid playing the Knicks. And I wouldn't really want to play the Knicks, but I'd be okay with it, but they wouldn't be my first choice. All right. I think my head is literally spinning. But bottom line, Sixers have control of getting the 6th seed now. As long as they beat Orlando and they beat Brooklyn on Sunday. That'd be great. All right. Love you guys. Catch you on the next one. I'll see you back on tomorrow. We'll do another Phillies game. Phillies play at 6:40, I believe. I did see something about the weather in regards to the Phillies game. Let me see if that's still on right now. It's still on for tomorrow at 6:40. Okay, I thought I saw something about the weather. All right. Love you all. Catch you on the next one. Good night.